Yo.
Yippee yahoo.
Yo. He's gonna run out of facial features to enhance. There's always more ways to fuck that boy up. Trust me. Thanks, Marth Mallow, for the 18 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. It's like adding things to Hangman. Exactly, dude. You run out of arms on the guy, you give him a hat, you run out of legs to give him, and so you're like... But you, like, sort of feel bad for the person playing, and they're just not getting the words, so you just add a little, like... Maybe you add, like, a nipple, give him a little belly button, throw a wiener in there, you know. I can always add more. Hell, I could just add, like, another eye. I can't see anything. My glasses are off. I'm cleaning them. So if you're saying something, I can't see it. It will... You basically are wasting effort if you type anything. For the next, like, 15 seconds or so. Wasting your energy. Yo.
Hi Dagnel, I'm going to a Corgi festival today.
That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm good. Amelia, thanks for the 47 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And enjoy your Corgi festival. They don't do things like that around here. We have, like, NRA meetings. Is this the last stream? That would be a miracle if this was the last stream, because we're at the point where it's so slow to get anything. And we still have, like... We still have 12 things to go. And, yeah, we're getting, like, 3 things a stream. It's kind of bad. I think I'm getting unlucky. I don't know. But it's getting to the point where it's, like, not fun. Because I'm just trying to grind out the last few pieces of art, the last fossil, the last one singular fossil that I need. It's getting to be a bit of a slog, but that's alright. Are you gonna hit your 50-hour goal? Well, we're already at 43 hours. Almost 44. And I really don't think we're gonna do this in the next 6 hours. What changed on the latest thumbnail? I believe his ears. I believe his ears are different. It might be hard to tell because he already kind of has, like, Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle ears. So, when they look like... You know, they already look pretty, like, goofy.
Hola. Hi, Dag.
Hi. Thanks, Awala, for the 6 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. How's everyone doing today? Did I ask you that? I hope everyone's doing well. Wonder what else you're going to change? I have a thumbnail for tomorrow that changes something. And then after that, it's the Wild West. It's unexplored. New frontiers to be found. I have to find new things to do. But we'll get there. It's Dag-O-Ween. Is this my first October stream? No, it's not. I don't think so, right? I think I streamed on, like, the 2nd. I don't think so. Although it is like 80 degrees outside. I actually have the AC on right now, and it's October. Oh, I love global warming. Ow! I just did the thing where I like tried to put my elbow on my chair, but it like slipped off, and so my like whole body weight just fell off the side of my chair with it. Hello, new here. Hi. I'm sorry, that was a bit overbearing of a hi. Let me try again. Let me try that one again. Hi. See, that was a bit more lighthearted and welcoming, but not overbearing to where you feel like you're, you know, being like... Hi. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm Dagnel, and quite frankly, I feel like just getting started. Like, I feel like just throwing the screen on there, and then just doing it, because I'll be honest with you, I think that it's probably just time to do it. Like I said, we have been slowed to a crawl these last couple streams, so the sooner that we get on it, the sooner that we can do it. We're at 43 hours, 54 minutes, and 45 seconds of the challenge, and 197 of 209 things donated. If you want a detailed breakdown of what exactly those 197 things are, you can do spreadsheet, or no, sorry, CFroute in the Twitch chat to pull up the spreadsheet here. And if you're in YouTube stream, you can check the description of the live stream to get linked to this spreadsheet, and you can see a breakdown. We're done with bugs and fish, we have one more fossil, and then we have 11 pieces of art. So, we got a ways to go still. It doesn't sound like a lot, but we do, because, yeah, no more bugs and fish, but fossils and art. We only need one more fossil, the Seismo hip. That's all we're looking for. And then we can stop looking for fossils, and that's going to take up so much less time to like time travel and all that when we don't have to go around our town and look for fossils. It took me 5 months to get my last fossil. Don't say that. Don't curse me with that. Oh, I hope it doesn't take that long. I'm more worried about the paintings though. We still need both the spotlight paintings, which I am mad about because that's seeming like completely hopeless that we ever get those in stock. And then, yeah, I mean, all the red paintings are their own pain in the ass as well, but we'll see. Maybe when you streamed Sims 4, and I remember finding it very funny, is there anywhere I can still watch it, or is it lost media? Unfortunately, yeah, it's probably lost media, because Twitch deletes VODs after... I think for partners, it's like 3 months. So if there's a stream that I didn't specifically upload to the second channel, and it's over 3 months old, unfortunately, it's probably gone. I should have done a better job. Let's get the timer started here. I should have done a better job, and I mean, this is still something that I actively need to do a better job, so I don't know why I'm speaking past tense about it. About archiving streams. Because, I don't know, I just feel as though that there is significance in doing that. I don't know. Like, I only really, like, upload things to the second channel if they're going to be for a challenge. So what about, like, the other, I don't know, 50% of streams that I do where it's just me playing a game, and it's not for anything specifically, and... Yeah, because exactly like what you're saying. It's like, rats, that sucks, you know? Somebody's gonna remember that time that I streamed that one thing, and they were like, I really like that stream. I want to go back and watch it, but it's gone. And honestly, there's no excuse as to why I don't archive the streams, other than it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But it's like, you know, no more of a pain in the ass than anything else in my job is, so like, why don't I just do it? I don't know. I probably should, though. There's thousands of hours of Dagnel streams out there, and that's not an exaggeration. Thousands of hours of Dagnel streams out there that are lost to time. Unless they were specifically archived in some way, but most of them were not. Don't talk to me. I will never find a spot that fucking pitfall does not mess me up. I will never find a spot where it doesn't mess me up. It's impossible. Sorry, though, because we're getting a spotlight item right here. And it's going to say a spotlight item, and there's a basic painting in stock today. Nice! I gotta get more feng shui as well. You could easily export your Twitch VODs to a connected YouTube channel. Oh, I'm very aware. I just don't. My connected YouTube channel is my main channel. So I don't want them going onto my main channel, so I switch the channel over to my second channel. But then it's like, okay, well, I should probably also make like a thumbnail as well, right? I should probably title it. Do I want to include the like 10 minutes where I don't do anything for the start of it, or should I edit that out? In which case I'd have to bring it into my editing software. I know like how to do it. It's very easy. It's just like if you want to do it right, and I try to want to do things right, it makes it a little bit harder, you know? That's what I'm saying. Skill issue. Yeah, I know. Very top left corner of your town. You never touch the very corners. That's probably true. I probably should do that. Alright. Tomorrow, well, I guess next week. Next Wednesday, since we're time traveling Wednesday by Wednesday, because red stock refreshes every Wednesday. I'll check it. Man, the grass deterioration is getting nasty. You can put it at the beach when you're done with the fish. Yeah, but I still check the beaches on occasion as well. And when you're going down in town, alright? When you're going down... When you're going down, you don't see what's below you. And so if there is just a sneaky, deaky little pitfall seed there, you're not going to be able to react in time. So I'd rather have it be up. Watching in the gym right now. Okay, dude, whatever. You think you're better than all of us, don't you? Maybe you are. You should put me on like one of the gym TVs, dude. You should like you should cast me. You should like Chromecast me up to like the gym TVs. Put me on every single gym TV. That would actually be really cool, right? Hey Dagnel, love the videos. Been watching them a lot lately. Hey, I appreciate it. Living, laughing, and loving the pink Wii remote. You know, if I can just say one thing, this sucker's been yelling at me for being low battery for like 3 streams now, and it ain't run out yet, and I know I'm gonna jinx it. I know I'm gonna jinx it, but that's alright. I'm cool with it running out now. Oh, what do we have here? Which one is this? The calm painting. I have already donated the calm painting. Rats. Shit. Barnacles. Just like increasing the tier of swear word that I say with every sentence. You don't want to know what I'm going to say next. We automated that on the channel that I work with. We record the stream live to prevent VOD mutes, then trim it the intro automatically, then upload to YouTube, all automatic. So the only manual parts are the thumbnail, title, and description. Maybe so, but I still think that, like, it's not understated the difficulty, not the difficulty, but the time that it takes to do, especially a thumbnail. Title and description, like, whatever, but the thumbnail, especially if you actually want people to click on it, and you're not just, like, making it, like, Spelunky Let's Play Part 74, you know? And you just put 74 in the thumbnail. I kind of want to make it look good, but at the same time, I cannot be asked. That being said, great news, gamers, while we're talking about this. The same editor that I have making shorts for me, you've been noticing maybe the shorts have been rolling out on my YouTube page. You've been watching the shorts. They're from, like, these streams. Same editor is going to help me edit down, like, live streams that I do that aren't for challenges. So, I think the solution, unfortunately, is that I will pay somebody to do what I do not have the effort to do myself. Unfortunately, if I don't want to do it, yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to shell out the bucks. And, like, whatever. Gotta do what I gotta do, right? Amazing progress. When do you think you'll finish the challenge? The progress lately has not been so swell, actually, but I don't know. It really depends on whether my shit luck, my rotten shit no good luck, will turn around. Today or sometime soon. Didn't you say you'd never get an editor? I would never get an editor for my main channel videos. For second channel videos where it's just like chopping up the stream and just throwing it together into like a 30 or so minute highlight video, I don't mind that. But, like, main channel stuff, I will probably always do myself. A mammoth skull. We need a seismo hip, I think it is. Very happy to find a new AC streamer. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate that. I stopped clicking as often when the villagers in your thumbnails lost his fingers. I stopped clicking as often when the villagers in your thumbnail lost his fingers. So, like, you see me streaming, and ever since I've changed the thumbnails to just, like, uncanny facial features... Wow, good, I got the whole ass mammoth, that's great. You've stopped, like, watching the streams? I know that thumbnails are, like, kind of everything to wanting to get somebody to click on a video, but, like, it's still the same stream. Mic keeps cutting out. Are you... Is it? It has, like, a noise gate where if I get too loud, it'll cut out, but I don't... Is that happening for anyone else? Time to clickbait. Seismo chest? I need the fucking hip, dude. Not for me? Okay, good. See, clickbait is not... I think people use that word, clickbait. Oh, he's offended by this one. Yeah, I am, actually. It's not clickbait if you're just trying to make an attractive thumbnail. It's clickbait if the thumbnail or the title or anything that advertises the video is deceitful and misleads you into thinking that the video is something other than what it is. That's clickbait. Putting a big old, is like, maybe you could call it tacky. Call it tacky all you want, because it is. But having a big old red arrow pointing towards something in a thumbnail is not necessarily clickbait. It's just being like, oh, look at that thing, It's not clickbait necessarily, though. And I hate doing that shit, by the way. You want to know what my least favorite... Oh, I got the silver rod. Hey, that'd have been nice when I was actually working on the fish, because I think that would have made fishing a little bit easier. It's slop, but it's not bait. Yeah, think what you want of it, but it's not... Yeah. We got anything feng shui? Anything shuang my feng here? Not really. I need to order some stuff, but honestly, I don't really know what I need, so I should probably go take a look at my house before I do. How much money do I need before I can pay off my next loan? Because apparently my basement also counts towards feng shui. And if you're wondering why I need feng shui, higher feng shui score gives you a higher chance of paintings from red being authentic.
Stop asking me about the store. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's fine the way it is. Please. Please. I look for variety, alright? I'm gonna keep it the same answer that I've said the last 10 times that you asked me, asshole.
Will he ever stop asking you? I do not think so. I mean, I get it, because it's like, you don't want to, like, choose it once and have that decision be final forever, because it's like, well, I don't know. But at the same time, I'm not going to change my answer, like, after a month of playing, It's kind of like, I don't know, I think that once you choose, like, the same option, like, I don't know, just throw a number out there, 5 times in a row, he should stop asking. He should be like, alright, I get the idea. Or he shouldn't ask you as often anyway, because it's like, you don't need to ask me every month. My opinion likely does not change on the matter after 1 month. Ask me after, like, every, 6 months, maybe. Okay. We can talk. In case you don't know what that dialogue option even does, I think we're on, 8-3 or something? No, 8-2. I'm such a fucking failure. 2. Depending on what option you choose there, he'll downgrade his store back to whatever store is most relevant to your answer. So if you say, like, he asks you, what do you want most in a store? And you say hours. I want, it to be open late and open early. He'll downgrade to, Nook and Go, for example. But for my purposes, I don't want anything but Nookingtons. I rarely ever do want anything but Nookingtons. I want to take a little peeky-poo in this house here, see if I need anything feng shui. Last stream, upping feng shui didn't really help either. Yeah, well, it's true, but at the same time, it's kind of a hard thing to measure, Okay, so we want right. I need 4 more yeller tables, and then 4 more yeller flowers, and then 4 more red flowers. Still haven't found a red table. Son of a bitch, I am trying to fucking go down my stairs. Don't sprint in your house. Don't sprint in your house. Don't even try. What do you want to see in the next AC game? I don't know, man. I kind of want it to just feel like an Animal Crossing game again. You know, it doesn't. I think about New Horizons, and I'm like, ugh, it doesn't feel like an Animal Crossing game anymore. It feels like a. I don't know. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what I feel. I don't have any opinions that I form myself. I just gather them all from others because it's just the easiest way of doing it. All right. A Sims game. Not really a Sims game, but like. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want it to be like, if this makes sense, the fact that there's like cliffs around the town in this game makes it feel more like homelier. Does that make sense? Oh. I didn't even see that. I don't like how it's an island. I don't like how it's surrounded by water. I like it being like cliffs around, and it's like your little, like, it's your little town, you know? Sequestered into a valley or whatever. And I don't know, I like that. It's comfy. I like that. What's up, Splatstar? Someone, I forgot who, made a really good concept art of the next AC game being called Animal Crossing Going Home. What would that be about, I wonder? I guess, like, it is, like, a sort of question that's like, where do you come from with the player? Because you have a mother who mails you, right? Where is she at? My speculation, I saw a fan theory one time that was like, you're dead. You're dead. You've been killed. And like, the world of Animal Crossing is a sort of heaven in a way. And Mom's letters to you are like prayers, or, I don't know, things that she is trying to communicate with you, you know? I think that's interesting. It may not be very fun to think about, but it is interesting. That's a sneaky little spot right there. Like, you're in a coma. Yeah, I don't like the coma thing, though. Like, I don't know, that's kind of corny. I don't know, make him dead. Like, kill him. Kill that guy. I don't know. I like that better. My mom can't let go. Dude, like, but... Yeah, of course she can. Of course. Yeah. I don't blame her. Ew. Oh, his ass. His ass and his giant eyes. Ew. That guy, I don't like that guy. I don't know, he freaks me out a little bit. Cat villager, like, yeah, but I don't know about that guy. I feel like people only like him because he's a cat villager. I need 4 yellow flowers. Okay, that's my 4th one right there. He's melting. Be nice. He does look like he's in the middle of, like, the scene in Indiana Jones where the guy's, like, face melts off. You know the one? It's like the freaky one that your dad's like, dude, I gotta watch this movie. You gotta watch this movie. I loved this movie as a kid. And you're like, all right, Pop. And that scene traumatizes you and you can't go to sleep later that night. Yeah. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? The original ending of Hannah Montana was that it was all a dream, right? Man, get that corny shit out of here. I don't know, I actually never watched it. I heard that too, but more in the lines of your villager/characters in purgatory. So, like, they're... Alright, so, like, in purgatory is, like, the space in between heaven and hell. You're being, like, judged. Like, the judge is reviewing your case, is determining as to whether you go to heaven or hell. So, like, what if you get yoinked in the middle of that, though, and you go to hell? What if there's, like, a 1 in 1 million chance that every day that you wake up, or any day that you wake up, you could be in, like, hell, or heaven? Like, the judge finally got to your case, and they're like, dinged a car on the side of the road one day and didn't say it, but it didn't say anything to anybody about it. Thought that they could get away with that. Maybe in the ethereal realm, but not up here. 3rd grade. Skipped class to go watch Paul Blart Mall Cop. For Paul Blart Mall Cop, dude? Nah, straight to hell. Look at that Triforce. Oh, hello, madam. I haven't seen this one. The Warm painting. I have not seen that one, full stop. I haven't even tried to donate that one, so sure, absolutely, we'll give that a go. How's the referral business going? Shove it up your dirty ass. I think Paul Blart would get you to heaven. Maybe. What if you could, like, prestige your village and start all over, but still visit your old ones? That would be cool. Like, move on to the next villager over. Maybe, but... Because honestly, like, a lot of people do that, where they get bored of their island, and so they restart. But instead of restarting, you could just make a new island, right? Without getting rid of your old one. It's not a bad idea, but I feel like it's the same cycle of, like, I think that they should give you more things to do on your one island so that you're less incentivized to go and make another one. You know? That's what I would rather see. I feel like the replayability of New Horizons is not bad. I mean, it's an Animal Crossing game. You're going to be playing it for, like, at least a few weeks and get pretty hooked on it, which is better than most games. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, I dropped Animal Crossing after a couple of months, and I'm like, good, that's a good game. 2 months of you playing it, and you're gonna be mad about it? Yeah, maybe like New Leaf, you got 6 months to a year out of it, but I don't know. 2 months is pretty good for a game these days. That's pretty good. Don't be buying many, like, AAA games and play them for 2 weeks straight. Like, yeah, and then I got bored of it. Well, yeah, that's what happens with, like, most games, right? Eventually. But, I mean, those 2 weeks are pretty fun, though, right? I don't know. I feel like people are, like, kind of a little... I don't know. Some people are MMO brain-rotted. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you said it. Because if I said it, I would have been called a boomer. So I'm glad that you said it. People too addicted to that damn horse racing game. Umamasumi. This is an Apato Tale. Nice. Awesome. Honestly, I could probably assess these fossils at this point. I think I'm probably qualified enough to just look at them and be like, yep, that's that. Don't even worry about it. I think I could tell you what, like, a hip is. If it's not a hip, just throw it away. Umamasumi. Yeah, that one. I played AC&H for 3 years straight at launch, and have been back for like a month now. That's, like, yeah, I'm not saying that you wouldn't argue that that's good value, but, like, that's how people be playing New Horizons, and they're like, it sucks. And I'm like, doesn't seem to suck that much. Seems to be pretty good. Raptor torso. Son of a bitch. Alright, and now, the real test here. Nice. Bang. Alright, warm painting is real. We'll check that off, and that leaves, now, 10 paintings remaining. We're at 13 of 23 paintings. Nice. Alright. First donation of day 13. No hork, yeah. Alright, we're 1 for 1 today. That's good, that's good. I'm happy with that. Let's order 4 daffodil tables from the store. And I need to go around, I need to get more red flowers as well. Get my feng shui up a little bit. Do the Tamagotchi voice. Alright. All of you get one Tamagotchi voice a stream. I cannot stress how much that voice fucks my throat up. It messes me up. I cannot do it too much, okay? So, this is your once a stream. You get like 1 sentence a stream. You get 1 sentence a stream. Alright? So I gotta think of like a sentence now, because this is your 1 sentence. So kind of like the pressure's on, you know? Is there like a particular sentence that you guys want me to say in the Tamagotchi life voice? Because you only get 1. You're only gonna get 1. Any red flowers here, by the way? Like, okay, I saw some tulips, but... It does what to your throat? I don't know. I don't even remember what I said, but you probably interpreted it as some, like, sicko way. So, like, whatever, yeah. I don't know. Might as well embrace it. Yeah, it like, destroys my throat. It, like, yeah, it, like, rubs it raw. I don't know. How, like, disgusting can I be about it, honestly? Oh, there's some roses right outside. Because, like, you're just going to interpret it as disgusting no matter what I say. Who is up wiggling they worm? Is that really the sentence that you want it to be? Is that you get 1 sentence a day, man. You're getting 1 sentence a day, and you wanna use it on who up wiggling they worm? All right. No, hang on, I gotta find it first.
Who is up wiggling their worm? Who is up wiggling their worm?
There you go. There's your one sentence a day. I feel like you can just hear that. Like, listen to me doing that and be like, ooh, yeah, that probably hurts, doesn't it? Fuck, yes, the worm. Yes, man. All right, there you go. Yeah, worm time. Woo! Yeah, you love worm time. Mm-hmm. I know that's right. You can help me by shutting the fuck up. I'm talking to him, by the way, not you. Well, maybe you. Sometimes that has how I feel about you guys. Yeah, for sure. But no, in that instance, I was not talking to you. Right, I was also going to check how close to my my loan I am. How the fuck do you do that? Years of practice. And by that, I mean I did it one day, and I was like, wait, damn, that actually sounds pretty accurate. Just one day, I, like, came across that voice, and I was like, oh, wow, that is really... That sounds like the Tamagotchi life voice. You just got to put, like, a little text-to-speech zest on it, and then there you go. Worst mistake AC and H made was taking Timmy and Tommy out of those drippy-ass suits. It kind of ties into the fact that there is no Nookingtons in that game, which is really lame. Really lame that there's only one store upgrade.
Dude.
21 months already.
Holy shit. Thanks, Hannah Griffiths. For the 21 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Just saying that one sentence has already fucked my voice. I can feel it. I have the same thing with a perfect Kermit impression. I feel like... Hey guys, what's going on? Dagnel here. Back with another internet droppage. I hope that you really enjoyed this internet droppage. Oh yeah, I'm not even close to being able to... Whoa, hang on. Maybe I have chipped away at my mortgage here. Yeah, refresh if the stream didn't come back. Alright, I need 68 grand to pay off my loan. Alright, got it. Has it froze for everyone else? Yes, refresh. Nope, it's not just you guys. It is my internet. It has been my internet every single time now, and it will continue to be my internet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do about it, but whatever. What can you do about it? Right now, nothing. Your lovely, lovely internet. My lovely, lovely apartment complex who decided that instead of giving me my own personal... Like, they provide internet service tied into my rent. That's handy. Now that's handy-dandy, isn't it? However, I must use a communal router in order to have access to the internet. I do not get my own router, nor my own modem, with which to, oh, I don't know, connect my computer to an Ethernet connection so that it's more reliable and stable instead of having to rely on Wi-Fi. That just seems barbaric, right? Communal router sounds awful, right? It's like, I don't know, I feel like that's like 2008. I feel like that's like what they did in 2008. I don't know. It doesn't feel 2025, that's for sure. Feels barbaric. Philistine. No, that's not good. No, it's not good when your job relies on streaming, right? And so I gotta like I gotta set something up myself. It just sucks because I would totally be down for like having internet connection just included in my rent and not having to like do any of that shit myself with the internet company. That's not fun. Unfortunately, it seems as though I must do that, because otherwise this is just going to keep happening. Even in my college dorm, I was able to set up my own router, right? That's what it feels like. It feels like college. But yeah, I guess some colleges are even better than that. I think it's getting close to cozy nappy time. Enjoy your nap. There's a bug in my eye. Get out of there. Alright, he's gone. You're going on the car Bluetooth for other commuters to hear. Oh, nice, dude. I'm gonna do the radio station thing where I start blaring, like, honking sounds and shit, making you think that it's real people honking. And somehow, like, the FCC has no problem with that whatsoever. Honk, honk, honk. You're listening to 98.9, 98.9. The Wolf. We play all the hottest hits. There's some, like, random tiger, like, cat sound for some reason. This isn't your grandma's station. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. Yeah, you know the whole thing. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Alright. Feng Shui is good as it's going to get now. Backup career if you don't get your own router. Yeah, maybe. The radio DJ, but not even like the host, just the guy that goes like, "You're listening to Fuck 104." And I'm like, good golly, man, what a crass name for a radio station. How is that allowed on the air? Huh. Everyone's got to do the breath thing when they listen to that song. It hurts, man. It hurts to do that. And he goes like, yeah. It sounded like he legit came back from the dead. Why did I do it again after I just said it hurt? Alright, I got Pitfall out here. Make sure to keep an eye out. I got Pitfall here. I gotta dig that up. I gotta put it somewhere. Imagine Dagnels. We play all the hottest hits. What's like the radio station from like your town or your hometown that you remember? Because like who listens to the radio anymore? It might be one that you remember from your childhood. Because like who fucking listens to the radio anymore? Outside of being in your car, but even then it's like there's people that just hook up Bluetooth anymore, right? We had 93.9 The Wolf. That was country music station. There was Happy 927 HD. That was like pop station. Classy 100. That was for like, it's kind of anything, really. They play anything on Classy 100. 99.9 Classy 100. 94.3 The Shark. Yeah, dude. It's always something stupid. It's just like 104.3 The Gizzard. Like the gizzard of a chicken. Like, okay, man, whatever. You just be calling it shit. Alright, dude, whatever. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'm tuning into the Gizzard. Free beer and hot wings. Nice, dude. I don't know, like, even what the context of that was, but, like, dudes will see somebody post free beer and hot wings and say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, though. Free beer and hot wings, though? I don't need to. 100.7 The Bay. 107.3 The Eagle. I don't even know if like that's the right voice for those, but I do feel like the voice that sounds like this is pretty appropriate when they're like promoting those radio stations. I thought everyone had 106.1 Kiss FM. Isn't that like a GTA radio station? I don't know, man. Maybe, but maybe it's probably real ones too, right? Oh, how can you forget? There was one when I was a kid. That was oh fuck! It was I forget the numbers, but it was Froggy something. Froggy 93.7 or something like that. Oh, dude, I loved Froggy. And it like the logo is literally just this like just chipper ass frog. Oh, that one makes me happy. It's the universal radio voice, it is. I know Froggy. You fuck with Froggy? I thought it was just like a my area thing. Q95, classic rock, or echo effect. X10333. It was butt rock / alt / new metal. You had a new metal station? The fuck is butt rock, by the way? Who makes your favorite cheesesteak? I don't know. I haven't had a cheesesteak in like I think the last cheesesteak I had, I made it myself. I don't know, dude. I don't live in Philly, man. I'm not like I don't got like a tier list of all my favorite cheesesteak joints. That being said, Philadelphia is one of the cities that is possible that I move to next year. There's like 10 or so cities that it's possible that I wind up in next year, depending on which one has a psychiatry program that accepts my girlfriend into it. Oh, it's the paper tiger. Nice. Ah, but that son of a bitch, I already donated him. That's the nice painting, right? Yeah, that's a nice painting. I think I already got that one. Nice painting. Yipper. Rats. Rank all 10 possible cities. Well, it's funny because that is what we do. After all the interviews, then you rank the programs. Which, I guess you're ranking the programs, not the cities, but you do kind of do that after. Froggy 99.9? That's not what I remember, but I don't know. What's up, Nanamichi? My best friend's applying to residency too, so you know like the nightmare that is the process of doing that. Where's Scoot? Somebody says Scoot? Oh man, was he there before I went into the Reds? She also applied to a few in Philly. They should be BFFs. That's actually cool. For psychiatry or for something else? Anyway, list of cities that I could possibly be moving to next year. In no particular order. New York City, which... I'm trying to temper my expectations because I shouldn't be too excited. Because nowhere's a guarantee. But the idea of living in, like, even just, like, one of the quieter boroughs of New York City sounds fucking awesome, dude. Sounds fucking awesome. New York City? Woof. What's your problem? Anyway, New York City, Philadelphia, as stated, Pittsburgh, possibly, a lot of places in New Jersey. And I know what people think about New Jersey, and I've talked my own fair share of smack about New Jersey. But if we move to New Jersey, I'm about to become the biggest New Jersey defender of all time. Yeah, just like a lot of different places, and actually a lot of different places in New York as well. Like the whole state. Well, rent is crazy. That's why I said wolf. Yeah, well, luckily the salary sort of accommodates for that. But yeah, no, you're right. It's also kind of worth it, though. A paddle tail. Nice. Doity Joyzy. There's also, on the West Coast, there's San Diego. That one's not so likely. Anything on the West Coast is not likely, but some places in San Diego, Los Angeles, Sacramento, Oakland. A couple places in Florida, like Orlando and the Tampa Bay area. There's one place that we applied to. I say we, but it's not me, really. I think I have one more. Yeah. San Antonio, Texas. Wilmington, Delaware, I think it is. Pittsburgh. Where else? I don't know. Anyway. It's fairly likely that I'll be in one of those places next year. And that makes me happy. Because all those, despite like what you may... But despite like our predispositions to them, to liking them or disliking them, they're all way better than where I live now, which is like a one-horse town where you can't even get a reliable damn internet connection, so... I think I'll take it no matter what. Just become Midwestern. Well, I'm like Midwestern at heart. Whatever makes you happy. Well, it's really not my choice entirely, but I'm pretty sure that all the places that I mentioned would make me more happy than where I am now, so don't worry. That's very much the case. Purgatory Wi-Fi, yeah. Like, dude, you can't tell me that I'm not gonna get, like, good connection in New York City, or any of those big places, right? But man, in, like, the sticks where I'm at now, forget it. Nah. Alright. Another day, another $0.00. Midwestern at heart, become Midwestern in reality. Well, like, I'm from what I think most people consider to be, like, the Midwest, so... Dude, I'll be, like, answering the phone, and I go... Hello? I'm about as Midwestern as they get, alright? That's not true. I've seen some I'm not, like, an alcoholic, so I guess I can't really say that. I don't know, I've had pretty shitty internet in Brooklyn. Well, at least I can, like, get good... I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I glorify that too much, but I still do feel like it would be better than where I am now. I have a hard time believing it wouldn't be. PA is not Midwest, sorry. You're very defensive of the Midwest. However, it depends on where in Pennsylvania you are. Because I would consider, and maybe you don't, like Ohio to be Midwest. But, like, you know, you just cross that border into Pennsylvania, and suddenly, no, that's where I draw the line, literally. Maybe. Culturally Midwest? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it is anyway. PA is Northeast. I don't agree. I think that you could call, like, Philadelphia Mid-Atlantic, but I'm from the opposite side of the state from Philadelphia. I don't identify with that region at all. I would call it, like, Rust Belt, and I think that Rust Belt extends very much into Midwest. It's like a subsidized area of the Midwest. PA has 4 seasons, too. Really? They got 4 seasons resort? Nice. That's a bad joke. Yeah, but if it makes sense, though, I'm cool with, like, 1 or 2 seasons. I don't know, man. I don't got to experience winter. That's okay. I'm cool with, like, 2 seasons. When I lived in California, it was basically, like, summer, which was mild and not humid at all. And then winter, which was rainy and still, like, not that cold. And I'm like, that's cool. I can do without winter. I don't need all 4 seasons. Not me. I can be 2 seasons, Samuel. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind, like, living in Hawaii, where the temperature never goes above 90 degrees or below 60 degrees for the entire year. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. I would mind a lot of things about Hawaii. Mostly, like, how much it costs to live there. But, you know, other than that, it'd be pretty cool. Hawaii is so hot. Yeah, and it's like, you got water everywhere. You got water everywhere. Just don't go in the water. That's like what you're supposed to do, man. Like, kids in school, they get, like, a break in the middle of the school day to go, like, swim in the ocean, probably. That's just what they do. Damn, no Chicago? No, we did not apply to anywhere in Chicago. No possibility of Chicago. I feel like you would thrive in Arizona. Ah, that's true. There was also add Tucson and Phoenix to the list. Add Tucson and Phoenix to also places that I might end up moving to. Yep, for sure. That could be up there as well. Humid heat. I fuck with it. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'd rather a dry heat, but, like, people act like you go out in the humid heat and then you're, like, literally swimming in a bowl of soup. It's like, nah, it's not that bad. I'm just built different, though. I'm built stupid. Unpopular opinion, I like the humidity. Man, I'm like the hot weather defender. I wouldn't say I like it. That's a spicy one. I wouldn't say I like it. I don't mind it, but I wouldn't say I like it. I'm not saying you're on your own on that one, pal. I'll, like, half back you up on that one, but I'll still be like, dude, are you sure about this? Gotta breathe the New Orleans air. I think New Orleans would be pretty nice, too. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've only gotten 2 fossils today. Awesome. Any eagle eyes notice where my 3rd fossil might have been? I hate the humidity, and I would be miserable. You applied to like 2 places, 3 places in Florida. Man, I don't know. The winters would be nice in Florida, though. You're both freaks. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Come to the UK during the summer and realize that you're wrong. Yeah, because you guys got damn buildings. I want to hear about it. No UK. Oh, it hit 80. Oh, it's literally right there. I know it hit 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It hit like 24 degrees Celsius today. And my, like, stone oven of a house that was built in, like, 14.2 is, like, overheating, and I'm, like, cooking inside. And I'm like, well, yeah, you got, like, no ventilation in there, man. Of course you're gonna be cooking like a little turkey. You little turkey? None of this prioritizing my wants, it's just me trying to get in somewhere. I know. That's what, like, the ranking after you get the interviews is for, right? Oh, it's a cool place, just not by temperature. I'd like to visit the United Kingdom. Would they like to have me there? Probably not, but I'd like to visit. UK complaining about it hitting 80 degrees when everyone in the USA is like, oh, that's a nice day. I'll work outside today. Yeah, but we don't have air conditioning. That sounds like a skill issue to me, man. I don't know. I talked to my British friend one day, and I asked him about this, and I'm like, why can't you just, like, go get an air conditioning unit? Like, put one in your window. And he's like, bruv. He said that, actually. He said, bruv. Oh, did it die? Son of a fucking bitch. Oh my fucking god, dude. What the hell? Can any... No. Yes. Alright, great. Thank you. We back. Yeah, I'm back. We're back. See, that's great, except for the fact that that all kind of rolled in like 30 seconds after I asked if we're back. We heard you, it's just buffering a bit. Alright, well, hopefully it gets better. It'll just have to stabilize. I got nothing to do. It's theoretically enough. It's theoretically enough if you want me to look like I'm Minecraft Steve, yeah. What's this painting? Oh, cousin. What you got? Serena Williams painting. Okay. I do need to donate that. Cross your fingers and your toes that it's real. Let's see. Crazy Red doesn't advertise, you know? Yeah, I wonder why. What species do you want to see added in Animal Crossing? By the way, can we do a latency check here? Type the number 3 when you hear it. I want to do a latency check. Number 3. Holy shit, wait, that was fast. Oh wait, actually, maybe it's fine. Okay, in that case, that's fine then. It took YouTube chat like a few seconds, and then it took it took Twitch chat a few seconds, and then YouTube chat like a couple more after that. Well, that's fine. Alright, it's good then. Somebody here is going to be a real funny guy, and like an hour later they're going to type 3, and it'll be like, ah, that's the funny guy. That's I prophesized your arrival. He's gonna be like, yeah, dude, damn, sorry, my internet's not good today. I saw suddenly people typing 3, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, sorry, you might want to refresh. Definitely lagging a bit for me. Yeah, I don't know. I might, like, I think after this challenge, I'm gonna take, like, a week away from streaming, which I probably should do anyway, because I need to edit. Take a week away from streaming, and I'm going to set up a new internet service. By the way, I hear a bird. You wouldn't happen to speak of a spotlight item? Oh, you do, except it's a stupid cabin bookcase. Oh, whoa. Alright, whatever. Well, how many spotlight items are there? Because there's 2 paintings that are spotlight items. So if there's like a pool of like 100 spotlight items that can happen, it's a What? Well, that would be like a 1 in 50 chance of it being one of the 2 paintings that I need, in which case that's miserable. How many spotlight items does it cycle through? Well, it doesn't cycle through them, but like, how big is the pool of spotlight items, I guess is what I'm asking. Oh yeah, I gotta find a place for this pitball seed. Can I have the Seismo hip, please? That would be excellent. This was the Seismo hip. Nice. The mammoth skull. Just what I wanted. Giving you so much ad revenue right now with all my app closing. Ah. Surely you're not implying that this whole internet debacle is just me getting you guys to constantly refresh my stream and thus run more ads, right? Don't be ridiculous. I swear to God, I've had 7 Apato skulls today. I swear to God, I don't know why. Maybe I've just noticed it like the 2 times it's happened, because I swear it's been at least 2. But I feel like it's been 7 times. Placer torso, son of a bitch. The 2 biggest species I want to see added to AC would be snakes and bats, or a sphinx cat villager. Oh boy, have I got great news for you on the last one there. Alright, we're 1 for 1 on paintings that we're giving to Blathers today. Fuck! Fork! Damn it. 1 for 2. Shit. Oh, I thought I was feeling so lucky after getting 1 on my first attempt. Oh man, I thought the tides were turning. Would the snakes have arms? Yeah, I'm like, that's why I don't think snakes could work. Bats is a good one. Did you say bats or did I just make... Yeah, you said bats, alright? Bats is a good one. That's one I see a lot of people suggest. I don't know how snakes would work, though. It'd be cool to give them stick arms. Or, like, they just use their mouth. Like, when they reach into their pocket, they, like... That looked really wrong, didn't it? That probably looked really bad. But whatever. I don't care. They, like, just use their mouth to, like, pull something out of their pocket or something. And give it to you. Nice, dude. That's a nice computer back in 2008, man. That's nice, dude. The family PC be looking like, That's like the first computer that's the computer that you first played Minecraft on right there, dude. That's when you started playing Minecraft back in like beta 1.7.3. That's the fucking John you played that thing on. Good times, man. Good fucking times. Alright, hey, I think we can pay off our loan. That's nice. I play Papa's games. Yeah, go on addictinggames.com on that thing. I'm on that Purple Play shit. Man, I don't think that thing got Windows 7. That thing looks like Windows XP. That 4.3 monitor. Oh, yes, man. Oh, good time. Honest to God. Unironically, great times. Great times on that computer. Yeah, I think 66,000 is enough to cover the rest of our mortgage, in which case we can get our basement and then get further feng shui for as much as that's helping us, which doesn't seem like much, but whatever. I'm on Cool Math Games in the IT room with that. Dude, are you doing that like now, probably? Oh, 68,000. Son of a bitch. Whatever. It's fine. Don't say 2008. These kids weren't born then. I'm saying 2008 because that's when this game came out. I'm not just pulling it out of my ass, though I do remember 2008 fondly. The Steelers won the Super Bowl. Actually, that was February of 2009, but it was the 2008 season, so I'm like... That's how I define, like, a good year to me, is like, did my sports team win their respective championship? 2008 and 2005, the Steelers won. That's some good-ass years.
2, 3.
2015, 2016, the Penguins won. Them some good-ass years. 2009, yeah, buddy. Phillies won the World Series. Rah! 2008? Yeah, they did, didn't they? Because 09 was the Yankees. Yeah, they did. Phillies made it next year, but then they lost to the Yankees. Not to remind you about that or anything. I suppose Anka counts, but I want Bingus as a villager. You want Bingus? Alright. Oh, did Boomer move out? See ya. Bye. Cyrano's kind of tough, actually. I like him. Go Stillers! That's fucking go. Nice. Dagnel has a jock personality. What? Because I like to watch my sports teams. Nah. No, dude, no. You can't say that. Really? You think? No. No, probably not, right? No. Maybe, though. I can't jive with the current Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. Look, I don't like him, man, but still my team. You know? But I don't like him. I have Cyrano in ACNH. He's the only meanish character. He called me annoying, like, once. What did you do to get called annoying in ACNH? I feel like you have to, like, kill the villager for them to actually say anything bad about you. I feel like you would have to, like, genuinely harm the villager in some way. A ranch? Okay, dude, I'm at least happy we're getting spotlight items, you know? We're at least getting them. Even if they're not the things that I need, it's nice to be getting them. I kept yapping at him. Oh, you, like, talked to him too much, and then he started being like, stop talking to me. But even in New Horizons, when they get mad at you for talking at them too much, they don't even get mad. Don't they start doing, like, the thinking with, like, the thought bubble above their head? And they're like, so they start, like, muttering some shit. And they're like, ah, sorry, I didn't see you there. I need to be alone with my thoughts for a little bit. They don't even get mad at you. They're just like, grumble, grumble, grumble. It's not even, I don't know. I used to love pissing villagers off, but now I feel bad. Right? It doesn't even feel good anymore, right? Pushing some guy around in Animal Crossing City Folk until he blows his top at you, that's funny. Being told, like, hey, you know, that's kind of mean. Do you know that that's, like, bad behavior when you hit somebody with a net in New Horizons? It's just like, come on, man. I'm trying to get a rise out of you, and you're just being, like, way too professional about it. You're being very HR about this abuse. Go back to just getting mad. Go back to, like, I don't know, threatening to shoot me. They didn't do that. Or they, I don't know, they might have been thinking it, though. Man, those cranky villagers back in GameCube days, man. They might have been thinking about it. It doesn't even feel good. It just feels like, ugh. Whatever. Maybe that's what they wanted, but, like, I don't know, it's still kind of lame. It's lame as hell. HR reaction is an accurate description, right? It just feels like how your HR rep at your workplace would talk to you. This behavior is very unbecoming of a professional such as yourself. And it's like, dude, punch me in the face. Punch me in the mouth. Hit me. Come on, right here. I want you to do it. Hit me. Come on. Come on, do it. Do it! Don't give me this, like, don't give me this corporate mumbo-jumbo. Nah, give me some, like, punch me in the mouth, man. Make me feel it. Come on. Do something. I just downed a whole thing of Tic Tacs and drank water. Fuck? What the hell is wrong? What are you doing? Look, I'm sorry, man. But, like, what are you doing? Where you just downed an entire thing of Tic Tacs? Do you have, like, a date in, like, 30 seconds or something like that? You're doing, like, the thing where you get ready for a date? Because you, like... you got, like, a date in 30 seconds. You're like, ah, I'm not ready. And so you, like, draw a... You like, take a big sheet of paper out and you draw a tuxedo. And then you, like, peel it out. You cut it out and then put it on. And then, like, instead of brushing your teeth, you just, like, swallow a shit ton of Tic Tacs. And that motion gesture was probably not something I should have done. And it's like, minty fresh. And then, like, right before the date arrives, you, like, pull some, like, flowers out of the back of your pocket, right? Or something like that. Yeah. Thanks, Lydia. Or Lydia, the tier 1. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thanks for the Twitch sub. Why not just eat toothpaste, brother? Because if more than is used for brushing is accidentally swallowed, contact poison control right away. Alright? I remember reading that 1,000 times on the toothpaste bottle when I was a kid. And so every time I swallowed toothpaste on accident, I was like super scared that I was gonna die of poison. But no, it's like, I think you'd have to like eat the whole bottle for like problems to arise. And even then, I really don't think it would be that bad. Come on, man. What you got? What is this one? The quaint painting. We have already donated the quaint painting. Fart. Except I didn't say fart. Eating a whole box of Tic Tacs is crazy. Or wait, is easy? Dude, I auto-filled the rest of that sentence. I fucking Mad-Libs the rest of that sentence. And I said crazy, because I just assumed that that's what you were going to say. But no, you said it's easy. Eating a whole box of Tic Tacs is easy. I'm not doubting the difficulty of it. I'm just like, why? I don't even want one Tic Tac, to be honest with you. I think that they're nasty. Explode red with your mind. Unfortunately, I need him. And it sucks. I need him. I miss the chef's furniture. Me too. It was just like, there's a lot of unserious furniture that I kind of miss, you know? The paint quainting. I fucking hate that thing. Wound him with your mind. I didn't eat them all at once. I was watching a movie and snacking on them and I realized I ate the whole thing. Nephew is snacking on Tic Tacs. Maybe I don't know. Am I weird? Am I the weird one on this one? What? You're snacking on Tic Tacs? Do you not have, like, popcorn? Doritos? The snow caps? Like, you know the snow caps where you only ever see them in the movie theater and nowhere else? And they're, like, not that good, but, like, I don't know. You feel as though you need to get them because you're obliged on the account. This is the only time you're going to see them. Is at the movie theater. What the fuck is a snow cap? Drop the W, and it's a chocolate, like, disc covered with white sprinkles that I suppose is meant to look like snow. And they're like snow caps. I don't know, man. Like, anything but a Tic Tac, right? Yucking yums over here. Okay, but like, I think I also said in that stream that some yums are more valid to be yucked than others. If somebody said, hey man, I like to eat buffalo wings while I eat a movie, like that's my go-to movie snack, I'm like, hey man, I can't knock you for that, man. Saber-tooth skull. Nice. Awesome. I'd probably just be like a popcorn guy myself, but yeah, whatever. But like, Tic Tacs is... That's a weird one. That's all I'm saying. That's a weird one. It's not unforgivable, but you're now like Tic Tac guy in my head. I'll put it that way. I'll forgive you, but you'll never shed the label of Tic Tac guy. You can find snow caps in litter boxes. They do look like little turds, don't they? Covered in litter. They do. Well, kind of. Am I a something guy to you? No, not really. I don't really, like, associate anything with you. Not a bad thing, either. Like, you know, I'm not saying that, like, oh, you're forgettable. No, like, I just don't think I associate anything with you. That's probably a good thing. I think that you should be happy with that. I think that as soon as you guys get, like, the blank guy label in my head... I mean, for better or for worse, you've been noted, right? And I'm the kind of guy that kind of wants to go under the radar a little bit. I don't like being noted for anything. Yo. But some of you got... Dagnel cat. Thanks, Oceanic Thoughts, for the 3 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that. I fuck with that pineapple bed, dude. I do. If it was more relevant for the challenge, I'd buy that shit. Actually, you know what you can do? You can change your bed that you sleep in the attic of your house. That would be kind of fun. But unfortunately, you like never see it in this game, because in Wild World, you like wake up your character in the bed, but you don't do that in this game. Alright, we're gonna pay off this loan. We're gonna get a basement. And that's a whole nother room that apparently counts towards feng shui. Not that feng shui has been helping me at all, but... I don't know. I'm kind of willing to try anything at this point. I've been on a Dr. Pepper kick. You sure have. You haven't even touched your blackberry ones yet. Or have you? Dagnel pooped in my litter box. Would litter work on, like, human shit? Probably, right? It's all shit. Yeah, give me a basement, man. Give me that. What color would you like? Alright, so I think this is gonna be my final roof color. Like, the absolute final for real roof color. I don't think I'm gonna get another house expansion after this. I guess I could buy a roof color. I think my favorite among all the ones that I've done was pea green. Pea green was my... Sorry. Wi-Fi didn't like the pea green choice. What a pick to stop on. Oh no, dude. What did it stop on, man? Was there like a frame where like my eyes were like bug-eyed and I had my mouth open in some stupid way where I'm like, and my eyes are all fucked up? No, don't even say. Don't even say. I don't think I have the heart to hear it. Oh man, no. Don't even say that. Don't even. Welcome back, pea green. Yeah, Wi-Fi didn't like that decision. They wanted orange. Wi-Fi has the correct take on pea green. Dude, you're gonna see this shit and you're gonna be like, damn, that's a nice color. Watch this. Watch this. You're gonna be like, damn, that fucking pea is green, man. It looks good. Look at that. That's a good-ass color. Look, I got 2 chimneys. It's like my house is, like, giving you the double bird. That's a good-ass color, dude. How can you hate on that? I'm gonna have to get some more flowers as well to fill in the feng shui, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Bum, bum. No, I take it back. It looks nice. That's right, dude. You saw that house pulling the double bird, and you're like, damn, dude, I don't want to talk shit about that thing. That house mean a hill. You guys know the ASCII art of the dude with the sunglasses going like... If I say that, do you know what I'm talking about? He's got like the triangle glasses, and he's giving you the double bird. You guys know what I'm talking about. You paint a vivid image. So, like, you know what I'm talking about then, right? Chimney, but no fireplace. Yeah. Brain, but no... I don't know. Like, you know, like the lights on, but no one's home? Yeah. Not you. I'm talking about me, really. Oh, yeah, that's my pitfall. You know. It's all an illusion. Spotlight item. Labor Day. Okay. The cutting in and out is bad. Is my stream doing that? I can't wait to be done with this challenge, man. To be done with this fucking internet. I'm never streaming. Once I'm done with this challenge, I'm never streaming on this internet ever again. Swear to you. Pray for me. I am flashing my BIOS to hopefully stop a random restart loop. Man, we talked about that shit the other day. I go into the computer repair store, and he's like, yeah, dude, you gotta flash your BIOS. And I'm like... Okay. How do I do that? And he looked annoyed, too, man. I love going to, like, little shops that specialize in certain things. And then when you ask them for their specialized knowledge on that thing, they go like, ugh. I love that shit, man. That's awesome. Go into the computer repair store, and then they're like, and you're like, hey, can you repair my computer? And they're like, ugh. Fine. And I'm like, alright, dude, why the fuck did you even open the shop for? What'd you even open the shop for, man? Is that shit still cutting in and out? Is it still dead? Me at the pharmacy. Yeah, I want my C farmed, please. And you're like, ugh. Do it yourself, dude. Seriously. Come on. Fill your own damn Wellbutrin. It's okay for now. Yeah, it looks okay on my end, but I don't know. I could charge people to flash BIOSes? Well, they'll come in with like a variety of issues that you'll probably want specialized knowledge on how to fix. But yeah, among other things. For me, I like sports cards, and so whenever I go to the sports card store and I'm like, hey, can I get that? Can I like get a closer look at that card right there? And it's like behind glass, and they have to unlock the glass, and they're like, ugh, fine. And I'm like, all right, dude, fine. Keep your stinking lousy card. I didn't even want it anyway. I'm sorry that my presence in your store that I so gracefully allowed myself to be in. My presence. I'm sorry that I even decided to give you my business. Am I inconveniencing you? Oh, I have 3 fossils. The universal experience of annoying a repair guy by asking for help. Yeah. And it's like, dude, I don't know what the hell you expected. Me, when I called the apartment maintenance guys to replace my washing machine dampening springs, and they're like, well, what'd you do to it? I hate that shit, by the way. Even if it's a joke, they're like, what'd you do to it? When you, like, well, not even when you break something. It's just like when something's broken. What'd you do to it? And I'm like, dude, get out of here. My wee fry. Don't call me your wee fry, dude. Don't call me your wee fry. Making popcorn. Can I hear you doing that? Can I hear it? Can I hear it popping? Is this on a Wii or is it an emulator? It's on a Wii U. I can't hear it.
Wee wee.
Holy shit, it's the super toilet. I think that's actually what it's called in this game. Oh my god, it's a stupid painting again that I already have. I can smell this bargain from a mile away. Yep, yeah, it's a super toilet. Yeah, man, I can smell that super toilet. Yeah, so that's that nice painting again that I've already donated that I've seen for the 2nd time today. At least the 3rd time overall. Did you say super toilet? Brother, you saw the name, right? That's literally what it's called in-game. It's called the super toilet because it has like a bidet built into it. And I never understood what that little, like, panel is on the side of it when I was a kid. Hey, Dag, how are you today? Oh, I'm just swell. How about you? Please, with the super toilet. Unfortunately, the super toilet provides me with no value to this run. Outside of maybe being, like, a small morale booster for the time that I saw it. So, I mean, but you can't, like, understate the value of that. Skibbity toilet. Somebody said skibbity toilet. Okay. Oh, I smell it. I smell the popcorn. I didn't hear you making it, but, like, you didn't even have to tell me that you were making popcorn, because I can smell it. It's wafting up to me now. It's wafting up to me. Popcorn is crazy, because you can hear... it's kind of like Subway, man, where it's like... You could be like 10 blocks away from that shit, but you can smell it. How does it do that? Same thing with like a Subway, man. If there's a Subway in like an establishment somewhere, you can fucking smell that thing as soon as you walk into that establishment. I don't know why the fuck that is so... I don't know why the smell carries as much as it does, but it does, man. Do you want some popcorn? No, I'd have to take my teeth out. So close to the last 10. Yeah, it's, yeah. You can smell Subway 10 blocks away. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but you do know what I mean when I say that. You can, like, smell when a place has, like, a Subway. You'd have to take your what out? My teeth. My teeth. I take my teeth out. Subway smells so fucking good. It does, and then you get it because you... I swear to God, that's half their marketing, is... They reel you in with, like, the Subway smell. And then it makes you crave it. And then you get it, and you're like, well, that was a piece of shit. I hated that. That was horrible. Why did I get this? I fall for it. You know the fell for it again award guy? That's me. That's me getting Subway, like, once every 3 months. Because I smell it somewhere, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's good this time. Maybe it's good this time. And it's not. It never is. It never is. It never is, and it never will be. And I'm the idiot who falls for it. Whenever I walk into somewhere and I'm like, I could go for some Subway right now. Why? And I know it. Literally, I'm standing in line for the Subway, and I'm like, I know I'm going to be disappointed by this. I know that they lured me in with the sweet scent of that freshly baked styrofoam that they call bread. Isn't their bread, like, literally not bread? Oh, that's right. I forgot he goofs you by saying that you owe 5,900 bills, and then he pulls out the, like, 595,000, right? Oh, sorry, 598,000. Aren't you happy? No. You fucking pulled my britches down verbally. And I'm meant to be happy? No. Fuck yourself. Dudes be like, Subway sucks, brother, you made the sandwich. I never understood that meme. Never understood that meme, because it's like, dude... You're telling me that you can't hate the ingredients that Subway provides? Dudes be like, Subway sucks, brother, you made the sandwich? No! The ingredients that they use to make the stupid sandwich sucks ass. They use, like, fake chicken. They use, like, fake chicken. Their meats are awful. And their bread, while I do kind of have, like, a guilty enjoyment of the bread, I wouldn't say it's good. I gotta order, like, maybe, like, 6 of these, maybe? Fake chicken sounds vile, no offense. I'm pretty sure, like, literally it's fake chicken. I'm pretty sure they got sued about it. Like, where the chicken had enough, like, artificial shit into it to where you couldn't actually call it chicken anymore. And I'm like, alright. Cool. Forget Subway, local delis are 10 out of 10. Yeah, but local delis don't have $5 footlongs. Then again, neither does Subway anymore either. But you know what I mean. There's a bug on me, 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 there's a bug on me. Oh no, it's just a hair. It's just a hair. False alarm, don't worry. I know you guys were freaking out there. It was just a hair. How come in England they don't rename Subway to Tube? That's pretty funny. Subway is just soggy. I've never found it to be soggy. I've just found it to be, like, constantly mediocre. Which may be worse. I'm sorry, that's pretty funny. With, like, the Subway tube. That's funny. I wish that I could laugh and express genuine humor in something that is funny. Be it from a chat message or from the game that I'm playing. I can't. But you just gotta have to take my word for it. That's pretty funny. They're the only place that lets me put olives on my meatball sub. What happens to the other places? Do they, like, shoot you? Or do they, like, say, get out of my store? Potbelly's is the best sandwich chain, though. Maybe. But when I told you guys this story, I don't know if the YouTube audience has heard this one. So maybe this is for the YouTube audience. But after Pokemon Scarlet Violet came out, did I say this, like, literally during this challenge? And it was just, like, 40 hours ago, and so it feels like... I don't know. Anyway, after Scarlet Violet came out, and you know how you can make the subs in Scarlet Violet to attract Pokemon, or get higher shiny chances, or whatever the hell you can do with them. I don't know why, despite that game looking graphically more akin to a PlayStation 2 game, they made the subs look so fucking good in that game that after I played it, I was on, like, a sub kick for, swear to God, like a month. Swear to God, for a month. Not every day for a month, but like multiple times a week for a month, I went to Jersey Mike's and got a sandwich, a sub. Because that game had me like, had my mouth watering whenever I made one of the subs. And I was like, fuck, they got me. Do you have a frontal lobe inhibition where you struggle to express your emotions? I don't know. I think I'm probably just like weird. Which, maybe that's how you could phrase that, but... Nah, I think I'm just, like, weird. I like Jimmy Dawn. I do too, man, but... Unfortunately, we don't have it here. It sucks. Can I be Tube Guy instead of Tic Tac Guy now? It don't work that way. You can be funny Tic Tac Guy now, though. Hot Honey Chicken Wrap from Jersey Mike's is my favorite. Oh my god, I forgot that they have the stone. Golly, this place is huge! Jesus Priest! It's gonna take me forever to fill all this shit in with feng shui. Alright. I mean, that's cool, because more feng shui, the better. Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. So, I need... That's good for... I need 6 more yeller tables, and then I need... Yeah, okay, we'll chip away at it as we go. Here, we don't gotta do it all in one day. It's a dungeon. It's gonna be a feng shui dungeon, though, so it's gonna be, like, nice. The Stony Lonesome. You would wish that that would be the Stony Lonesome you stay in after I'm done with it, anyway. I'm gonna order some Jersey Mike's now. Lucky son of a bitch. Whoa, dude, I didn't even, like, chase that guy into the water. He just did that himself. He was like, man, that dude loves Subway. He heard us talking shit. He's like, what's the fucking point anymore? I can't even like things. Freakoid Dungeon. That is, if it was conducive to the success of this challenge... I would buy... I don't think you can order gyroids from the catalog, though. I think you'd have to just dig a whole bunch of them up. I would dig up 50 mega freakoids, and I would just sprinkle them around the basement. But unfortunately, that would be a bit time-consuming, and not conducive to the success or the completion of this challenge. Which is... yeah. I'm kind of at the point where I want to be done. I always hit this point in these challenges where I'm like, alright, I've had my fun. I want to be done now. And then it doesn't... it's not done. It doesn't magically finish when I say that. And I'm like, rats. But I declared that it's done. Like, I'm done with it. Nah. Fucked up. It's fucked up. Spotlight item. Famous painting. Hurrah! It's the special day. Oh, great. That's got me saying hurrah. Yeah. Fossil spot in the corner. No, that's my pitfall seed. That's a pitfall seed. Don't get it twisted. I know. Feng Shui Dungeon. A function. I love calling shit the function. I love going out to the function. You guys ever go out to the function? Oh, I need to bring some something for the functions potluck. I'm gonna make some banana bread for the functions potluck. Type of shit I'm gonna be on. Type of shit I'm gonna be doing when I'm like 40. Going to functions and bringing banana bread. How are the oranges on the ground? How are doing the oranges on the ground? Well, I dropped them there. Or I guess they fell from the tree that I had previously cut down that was there. They're scars and remnants of the... Oh, wait, man, do not show me your damn ass cheeks, man. I swear to God. He knew, man. That guy. It's like, I don't know, this ain't a real thing, But I feel like he's doing green face. I feel like his look is so jarring that if green face was a thing, he would be violating green face. You know? That's how, like, off-putting that dude looks. He looks like he's, like, a racist caricature of the Grinch. That dude's fucking weird. I don't like him. But I haven't gotten all my fossils yet, have I? No. Bum, ba-dum, bum. And then there's Daisy. Lucky! Maxwell. Holy shit, they need to add a Maxwell villager to the game. Because then you could have Lucky, Maxwell, and Daisy. And they'd all be dogs. That'd be fucking awesome. Oh, it dropped again. Nice, dude. Awesome. Great. 3 times in 1.5 hours. Nice. Nice. That was quick. Oh, back already. Back so soon? Don't worry. It'll only be for about 15 minutes before it does it again. I legit will just, like... I'm tempted to finish this off stream if this shit keeps happening. Because, like, this is borderline unusable. And it's weird because, like, it's been fine for the entire length of streams before. But... yeah. No consistency whatsoever. But it's Wi-Fi, so what do you expect? Like, I can't work with this. This is not workable. Oh, that thunder. Kind of scratch my ears a little bit.
Another day, another sleigh.
You can't see it, but I'm hitting the sleigh. I'm hitting the, like, Germa sleigh pose. I got my, like, hand on my hip. I'm standing a little cunty-like. Yeah, you know. Thanks, Skimfrog, for the 16 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Girl with the poil earring. What are you called? The wistful painting. Yeah, I don't think I've even seen the wistful painting yet, let alone tried to donate it. I'm happy to see something new, possibly. My question is it real? It was like a little stutter, not a full drop. It's still, like, not workable. It's not usable. It really isn't. It's not usable. It's not usable. It's becoming too much of a problem. It's becoming... and I don't know why. It seems to be getting worse. I don't know why. For no reason. Maybe a lot of people sharing the Wi-Fi. The thing is that it's not... it is a Wi-Fi connection that only my apartment and the residents of it can use. But that's still, like, my laptop downstairs, my girlfriend's laptop downstairs, my phone, her phone. And it's like, I'm not gonna tell her to turn off her devices when I stream. I'm not gonna turn off my phone when I stream, you know? Like, that's not... he's gonna do that. So, whatever. Is there no way of telling whether a painting is real? Nope! You can only influence the odds by having good feng shui. Other than that, you're SOL, buddy. I feel like all the feng shui improvements that I've made lately have just been, like, diminishing returns. Like, it doesn't even seem to be helping anymore. Downstairs, you have multiple stories in an apartment? Well, it's like a townhouse, so, yeah. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld had a basement in his apartment in Seinfeld, so I don't know why that's so weird. It's not unheard of. Pleistocene skull. Oh my god, feng shui influences the odds for paintings to be real? That sounds like a playground rumor. It does, doesn't it? Which is why I didn't believe it at first until I read it on Liquify's Guide. I think somebody told me about it, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. And then Liquefy's guide was like, yeah. Iguanodon torso. Nice. Blathers, please. It's not his fault, man. It's not his fault. I can't blame it on him. No, that's like getting mad at, like, the cashier because your debit card doesn't have enough money on it. You can't get mad at them. It's not their fault. Mammoth skull. Great. Nice. Great. Nice. Nice. Great. Alright, we're 1 for 2 on paintings today. We are 2 for 3 on paintings today. 199, the wistful painting. 1 more until the magic 200. We have 10 things remaining. 1 fossil and 9 paintings. Blathers is doing his best. Blathers is doing a fine job. He's a nice guy. But not like a nice guy. Like a nice guy, you know? Not like a nice guy, like a weird nice guy, but like this guy. He's not like this nice guy, but he's like a nice guy. He's a pleasant guy. You know what I mean. I can turn my phone off, but then you would lose beloved chatter, bees love bears. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't ask you to do that because I can't say, don't use your devices. You need your devices. Did you figure out when the real/fake check is determined? I have not. I'm still curious about that, if anyone has an answer to that. Because, yeah, I wonder when the game, if it's when you load into the game for that day, that the painting that is in, like, when his stock refreshes that week, I guess, would be more accurate. Whether the game checks whether the painting that he's selling that week is real or fake. Whether it's, yeah, when you load in that day. Whether it's when you buy it, or whether it's when you give it to Blathers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how that information would help me. But it would be nice to know. Mostly just because I'm curious. Oh my god, dude. And, like, if I say, you're like, dude, just say... Honestly, it would be faster to just say no time every time, right? It's better than going through this whole spiel. Because if you say, I don't have time, he'll just ask again next week. But I feel like that's still faster. So, I think I'm just gonna start telling him to buzz off whenever he wants to ask that. Couldn't you figure it out using save states? Yeah, but I mean, I'm on a Wii U that is unmodded, so I'm not about to do all that. Let me go put these yellow flowers down. Oh, and also grab me some red flowers as well. Grab me some. Let's do a lap around here, see if we can find any more red flowers around. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, the feng shui, when does it influence the painting, you know? If I have feng shui, like, if I put feng shui in my house, does it change the painting from being fake that week to real? Or was that already decided when red stock refreshed that Wednesday? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Again, I don't really think it would help me to know that information, but I'm really just curious. I don't... Well, I will want more yellers. But I'll wait for... Oh yeah, I should have ordered more tables, dude. I'm such an idiot. Maybe I'll go back and do that. Although I don't know if I have enough money. I don't have very much. Yeah, I got like 12 grand. Also, if I got an interview and my phone was off and I missed it, I would lose my mind. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want you doing that. Wouldn't want you doing that. You should remind me. I should pull out my Wii because I got City Folks secondhand for 20 bucks and I really want to try this game. Man, you're lucky for getting this 20 bucks, dude. First party Nintendo title game for the Wii for 20 bucks, like Animal Crossing or otherwise, is kind of crazy. I'm kind of jealous. I might cop an attitude with you, actually. I would imagine it's when the next week starts. Yeah, probably, but maybe, maybe not. Ow, did you hear that? Slam my ankle on my chair. Okay. Do I have 6 yellers? No, I only have 4. What a fraud. Nice. Alright. So that's like minimal work done. Can someone tell me how to turn off Discord notifications? The beep is annoying me so much. It's probably in your settings. It's probably the most like unhelpful answer I can give you, but I can't walk you through the steps. The final countdown? Why? 'Cause we're down to 10. Yeah, but I think generously we're averaging like 1 donation an hour. So, I mean, like, you do the math. We're still very much a good distance away from being done. And also, every donation will make the next donation take a little bit longer in theory, right? Because that's one less thing that you have to donate. So, once we get down to 1 or 2 paintings left, I legit would not be surprised if we go like an entire stream without getting anything new. And that's why I'm like, gee whiz, man. Is that even worth streaming at that point? Just me doing nothing for 3 hours and then being like, alright guys, good stream. See you tomorrow. Like, will I? I don't think I will see you tomorrow. I don't think anyone's gonna want to come back tomorrow. Dag, wish me luck for a very top secret task that I have to do. Man. Well, okay, first of all, good luck. But second of all, like, man, come on now. You can't, like... I'm gonna be mad if it's like, I have to do my laundry. And this is just your funny little way of saying that you have to do your laundry. Because, like, I'm picturing, like, dude, you're about to, like, go whack someone. I'm picturing, like... Giuseppe just told you to, like, whack someone, like...
Hey, go take care of that guy for me.
And you're like, yeah, wish me luck for that. And I'm like... You gotta give us a hint, right? No, you don't. But, like, ugh. You are leaving me wondering. It's the bug off. Yippee. Could be a kneecap adjacent. Yeah, well, good luck, man. I hope it all goes well. I hope it all goes well. I'll watch paint dry if the commentary is good enough. Yeah, well, that's a big if. Especially since the last few will probably be from the Nook Store ones. Yeah, and then it's like, if I get down to the point where... Oh, wow, look at that. That's cute. Oh, right, it rained yesterday. Although I don't think it did. If it rains in the city, do you get gyroids on your town? Because I don't think it did rain yesterday, did it? It didn't rain in the town. It rained in the city, I think, last week. If it rains in the city, you get gyroids? Huh. Interesting. Anyway, now that is fascinating. Another 24 hours on the challenge? It's fairly likely, I assume. It's fairly likely. I wouldn't put it past it. Yeah, and like when I get down to the point where I only have like 2 spotlight paintings left, because, I mean, I don't know if that will be the last 2 left, but I'll be damned if I've found any yet to this point, and I've been doing it for a decent amount of time now. And it's like, how do you grind like spotlight items? You just time travel day by day, I guess? I don't know. I don't even know how I would do that. The Clankoid. I got a Clankoid? Nice, dude. I'll put it next to the Freakoid. God knows what offspring will arise from that. Thank you for reminding me I need to do the laundry. Oh, hey, that's no problem. I actually need to do some laundry myself. Popcorn and Dr. Pepper are consumed. I'm once again cocooned. It's nap time for real. Enjoy your nap. Have a good eat. Ew. I just saw it. I don't like the way he looks at me. I don't like the way he looks at me. I don't have all my fossils, do I? Nah. And now I'm actually out of room. Well, you're time traveling a week. It might have rained yesterday in-game. Yeah, but I don't feel like that'll register unless I actually played that day, though. I think is how that works, right? I don't think it counts as me having... Oh, well, I'm here. Might as well put the flowers down. I don't think it'll count unless I actually play that day, though. And I don't know why. I think it's because it rained in the city. And, like, that's, I guess, enough for it to also give gyroids the next whatever day you play in your town. Alright.
I see trees of green, red roses too.
Nah, that's actually a nice song. I shouldn't, like, do that. Alright, then we leave 2 layers for green, so we'll do another layer of red. There we go. And then, yeah, I got 2 more yellow flowers. Holy cow, there's so many people at Michael's today. It was a big sale day. Michael's is one of them places where if you're spending full price on something, you're a sucker. City Folk's the only Animal Crossing game I've never played. I think that's pretty typical, to be honest with you. Considering a lot of people didn't see it as very innovative compared to its predecessor, Wild World. A lot of people saw it as just kind of like a repeat. A re-release, almost. The city aspect not being enough for them to think that it's enough to be its own full game. I get it. It makes sense. How's the speedrun going so far today? It's slow going. But I've gotten 2 things. If I could just get this last fossil, I would be so happy, dude. Because that would open up the ability to just not have to run around my town every day looking for stupid fossils. That would save me so much time. But no. I saw that one up there, by the way. That's a pitfall seed. It's not a fossil. I'm missing one, but I don't know where it is. It was enough for us because it was on the big screen instead of the DS. Yeah. I mean, like, also it runs good. It's not something we appreciated so much in 2008, but it, like, runs good. It's not like... I love Wild World because it was, like, my first Animal Crossing game. But it runs like such a fucking piece of shit. It's so bad. And it's so clunky. There it is. No! Rat bastard. It runs like such a piece of shit. And I'm like, man, that's the one game I have left after I'm done with this stupid museum. That's the one game I have left to do the museum for. And I'm like, I feel like that museum will just be this game's but worse. And if this game's museum ends up being bad, then what am I going to do for Wild World? Man, I might never do Wild World. Technically, I've never promised that I'll do all the Animal Crossing games museums. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to wriggle my way out of doing it. I never promised it. I just think that, like, you know... It's sort of... A lot of people maybe think it's implied that I will, considering I've done all the other ones after I'm done with this one. But... But you must. But I don't have to, though. Emulator for Wild World, I'm sure it'll run better. Maybe, but it's still, like, same thing with, like, the controls and... Like, no, like, circle stick to move around. I have to use the stinking D-pad. Ugh. I don't know. But the money dag... Yeah, well, I mean... The money... I don't know how much you think I'm making. I'm not making, like, buku bucks for each of these museum speedruns. Really, only the New Horizons one has been, like, fucking... boon for me financially, you could say. The rest of them are just kind of like average videos by terms of performance and revenue, therefore. So, they're not... I mean, like, if I were to just do something else instead of the museum run for Wild World, it would probably do just as well. I can't find what this last fossil is. I don't know. Maybe someone's eagle eyes found it. Not mine. So, I think we just move on. Try to find it later. You should play Nookle. I have played Nookle. I don't know if you're saying that because you've seen me play it before, or if you have never seen me play it before, but I have played it. Unfortunately, I don't I don't know. It was fun, but you know. Don't chicken out on the last one. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be anytime soon after doing this one. I'm new to this. No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm saying because I have played it before. They're uploaded as shorts on my channel if you want to go check them out. But yeah, I have played it a little bit before. Museum section for gyroids would be so cool. I mean, that's kind of what Brewster does, right? Except he doesn't really, like, put them up for display. Live boldly, Sprat. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will, but just because... What do we got? What is this? Scenic painting. I have not donated it. I'm 2 of 3 today on things that I've been able to donate. So we'll see. Like, this is unprofessional, right? It's just unprofessional. I think it's real. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I want to be done with this. Because I said, it might even happen sooner, honestly, at this point. I said, as soon as I'm done with this challenge, I'm getting a new internet provider. Shitternet equals art success, hopefully. Yeah. I, too, like to cope. What are you guys' favorite monster? I don't know if it counts as like a traditional monster, but Monster Javas, the Mean Bean Monster Javas, or no, yeah, I think it's the Mean Bean Monster Javas are like actually so good that they're bad. Like I actually need to like not. Because if somebody gave me one of those in like the middle of the day, I would be up all night. I would have no restraint but to drink it at like 6 o'clock p.m. and I would be up all night. But it's not really a traditional monster in the sense. But man, that shit is so good. Alright. What's the new energy drink that people go crazy over? Alani or something? Yeah, my girlfriend's on a big Alani kick. There's this one that they released recently for October called Witch's Brew, and dude, I legit could not find that shit on shelves. People were eating that fucking shit up. I couldn't find it on shelves. It was like a new Pokemon card set release. You could not find it on the shelves. It was ridiculous. I'm like, Jesus, for an energy drink. Witch's Brew Alani's great. I don't like carbonated things, but I did give it a whiff, and I was like, yeah, it smells pretty good. Seismo hit. It's an amber. It's an amber. Nice, dude. Nice. Only my 15th one of those. Yippee. It's alright. Don't matter as long as the painting's real. Is this number 200? Is this the dagger? Oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I gotta move the counter over, man. That's how you know it. We're making progress. I gotta bump the counter over because it got pushed out of the camera frame. Oh, dude, 200 of 209. That was the scenic painting? A scenic painting, yeah. Alright, cool. Awesome. We're 3 of 4 today? Don't let him get hot. Don't let him get hot now. Uh-oh, he's heating up. He's 3 of 4 on the paintings today. He's heating up. I have a little fire emoji next to me and out of the park baseball, man. Uh-oh! Don't let me get hot now. I were looking for that thing for an hour. That was fun. Good times. Actually, unironically good times, because I was actually being, like, stimulated with, like, bugs and fish, instead of just doing the same mindless task over and over again. What is up, Dag and Co? What's up, Death? How you doing? Ah. A lot of people drink more than 3 cups of coffee per day. 1 can of Monster is a lot better for you than that. I don't know about a lot better, but... Oh, I do need an iris table, actually, but I could just order them from the catalog, so... In fact, I should probably do that now. Let's order 6 daffodil tables. I really wish it didn't kick you out of the catalog every time you wanted to order something. One thing New Horizons got right. I don't know if it's a lot better for you, considering, you know, there's a lot of, like, other bad shit in a Monster.
Snake Zero Froth gifted a tier 1 sub to Crafty Fox Sky.
Hey, thanks, Snake of Wrath, for the gift sub to Crafty Fox K. And Crafty Fox K, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Is that 3, I think? Is that how much sugar you put in your coffee? See, for me, I can't drink coffee unless I basically put too much sugar into it, where it's not even coffee anymore. It needs to be more like chocolate milk before I'll drink it. Which I think means I don't like coffee. I like caffeine, but I don't like coffee. Any luck on a tall or short freakoid? I really don't think I've found another one outside of the mega freakoid that I have in my house. Maybe I just missed it because I don't pay very close attention to it, but I really don't think I've seen another one. And then, yeah, I mean, while I'm here, right? While it's easy, grab this iris table. Why can I get, like, 3 iris tables, but not 1 stupid tulip table? Very annoying. I like my coffee like I like my men. I'm gonna allow you to finish that, but you have the all-seeing eye of all of my moderators for what you're about to post. You're gonna say, like, creamy, right? Maybe a little bitter? There is no more? That's probably a wise decision. Sweet? Surely. 2, 0. Warm and sweet. Yeah. Good answer. Good answer. Made of condensed milk. Oh, dude, true. God, why isn't there any good men out there anymore? They don't be making men out of condensed milk like they used to. Oh, the grass. It changed color. It's now like a different green. It's a puke green now. I like my men how I like my coffee. I don't like them. I'm a lesbian. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. What is this? Oh yeah, the iris table. Aw, oh, damn it. That was probably world record fastest getting presents out of a letter. Speedrun, any percent. I like my men like I like my men. Men. Men, 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 manly men, men, men. Whoa, 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 men. Got a crazy out of context theme song when you think about it. Holy nostalgia for 2.5 Men? It's not that old, is it? It's probably still going, right? The kid is like 30 now. Yeah, it's probably still going. They call it 3 Men now. And then pop me a little Irish table down here. There we go. We'll grab 6 yellow flowers, 3 more reds as well if we can find them. It ended a long time ago. Yeah, but not like that long ago, right? It's like... It's probably like last month. No, probably like last year, right? It wasn't that long ago. Remember that whole Charlie Sheen winning? Remember that? I don't know why that and like the BP oil spill take up so much of my developmental like memory. Why do I allocate so much space in my brain for Charlie Sheen's like crash out on TV where he's like, I'm winning, winning, and the BP oil spill, and yet I can't remember like 9/11 or anything like that. I can't remember any of that shit. But I remember Charlie Sheen going like, winning, I'm winning. Brains are funny like that. Now, what's the point of the flower furniture? Feng shui. What's the point of feng shui? I can already see you typing it. Delete that. Point of feng shui is to give yourself a better chance of paintings that you buy from Red being genuine. I kept thinking of Benghazi this week. Like, why? Exactly. I didn't fucking know or care when that was happening. Why do I still remember it? Why do I remember, like, Hurricane Katrina when I lived in Pennsylvania? Why? It's weird, right? It's weird, the shit that we remember and then the shit that we don't. It's like, I remember Hurricane Katrina, but I don't remember, like, the fucking largest terrorist attack on American soil ever. Admittedly, I was 5 when it happened, but still. I feel like I was old enough. Could have blocked it out. Maybe. Or maybe, like, my teachers really didn't try to, like... Teachers, like, tried to, like, not tell us, you know? They, like, try to keep it as, like, a secret so they didn't freak us out. Because, yeah, I was, like, 5, you know? I remember, like, George Bush getting reelected in 2004. So it's not like I don't retain memories from that era. It's just the ones that I do are really weird and specific. I mean, that was like a big deal, but I was also like 8, so not really a big deal to me. Where were you when they hit the Pentagon? Probably like circling my thumb or something like that. Probably in kindergarten. It was like a Tuesday, right? I was probably in kindergarten. And I remember there was that poster on the wall. Do you guys remember the poster on the wall of that, like, punk-ass boy, and he's sitting at the desk, and it's like, eyes forward, hands to yourself, feet on the ground. You know the one with, like, the boy, and he's got, like, an apple on his desk? Do you guys know what I'm talking about, or is this, like, a very me thing? Like, my kindergarten. Yes, oh my god, dude, yes, man, you remember that. Like, why do I remember that? Why? Why do I remember that little rat child and telling me how to, like, oh, keep your hands to yourself? Man, somebody pull up the image of that. I want to see that poster again. I want to see it with my eyes. I hated that thing. Okay, I'm glad that that was a universal experience. I'm glad that that wasn't just, like, a stream of nonsense to you people. Because, like, I remember that poster so vividly in my kindergarten class. What about the lunch posters? Like, the kid made of vegetables versus the kid made of junk food. I thought that was a commercial. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Speaking of that, it's kind of funny. I thought that I was, like, a celebrity for a day because... I don't know why. They were doing some, like, weird campaign. There's a fossil hidden somewhere here, and I'm not finding it. And every time I don't find it, it's less likely that I get these fossils done. So, if somebody spots it, yell at me where it is, because I can't find it. It's been 2 days now, and I've only found 2 fossils. It must be somewhere, but I can't find it. So, I don't know. Do you remember the Got Milk posters? That's funny. I was just about to talk about that. Yeah. So... one time, they were doing Got Milk, or whoever the fuck, was doing, like, a campaign in my school. And they pulled me out of lunch, which I don't know why. Pulling a boy out of lunch, a growing boy out of lunch, is just cruel. But they told me, they saw me drinking milk at lunch, and I'm like, well, that's not weird. Everyone drank milk at school lunch. That's just what that's what they gave you. And they're like, for that, we're gonna put you on a poster, and we're gonna put that poster around the school. And I'm like, dude, this was like me. It was like getting told that I'm gonna star in a movie. I was like, oh, I was like losing it. I was like, oh my god, really? You're gonna put me in a poster all around school? And the day that they like put a little like whipped cream, you know, they did the got milk thing where it's like a little bit of milk on your upper lip. They couldn't even get it to like look like that, so they had to like put whipped cream on the front of my lip here like this. And they took a picture of me. And I put a poster around school of my stupid goofy looking mug with a little whipped cream on my upper lip. And it's like, got milk. And it was like this, like, I don't know, campaign that they did around school. And it was me. And I was so cool that day. Nobody cared. Oh my fucking god, I didn't want to talk about that. The talent scout found me. Yeah, exactly. Destined for a low level of fame even then. It was my... Honestly, dude, I think that, like, this Twitch shit... I don't know if I'd be able to do it if I wasn't exposed to that level of superstardom from a young age. I think it would have got to my head. I think I'd be doing drugs right now. Thank God for got milk, dude. School gave us pizza and milk at 10:30 a.m. That's true. They did do that, didn't they? And we loved it. You're acting like that was a bad thing. If you were lactose intolerant, they gave you grape juice. When I was in school, if you were lactose intolerant, you just shit yourself. That's not... I don't really think they gave a shit. They were probably like, oh, what? Baby can't eat a cheeseburger, and then you shit yourself. That's just what you did. I want to see the poster now. They didn't even let me keep it. And I'm pretty sure they, like, took it down after, like, a day. And I'm like, man, you're gonna hang them all up over school and you're gonna leave them up for a day? A day? Come on. Give me my, like, it don't gotta be, like, a literal 15 minutes of fame. It's like, come on, man. At least a week. That just seems like a waste of effort on everyone's part here. That's bullshit, right? It is. It's bullshit. And I remember being like, what the heck? Because I couldn't say hell. I had to say HE double hockey sticks. What the HE double hockey sticks? Parasaur skull. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, in the 80s, when you were at school, you could say that you were fully allergic to something and it still made you have it. Man, I don't even remember that, but yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, they were pretty conscious about that stuff when I was a kid, but not really lactose intolerance. But like peanut allergies? Yeah, I remember like, I had a friend with a peanut allergy, and they were like super serious about that shit. Makes sense, right? Ow. Okay, the Wii remote fell off the desk, but guess where it didn't land this time? Hee. Guess where it didn't land this time. Thank God. Which fossil are we missing? The seismo-hip. Very elusive seismo-hip, even though it's probably like fucking huge. Orange or apple juice? Shoot, man, that's a tough one. I have some like awesome apple cider that I got from an orchard downstairs in my fridge, and that's got me thinking like apple juice, man, but I don't know. Level-headed and objective, I might have to give that one to orange juice. That one might have to go to OJ, dude. Alright. We're gonna do this. You can pay 45, you can pay my butt. Yeah, that's right, pay my butt. And then let's get some iris tables. I'm sorry for saying pay my butt. That was actually rather inappropriate, wasn't it? Apple juice for the win. Yeah, dude, 4-year-olds be like... No, but dude, it is good, right? It is. Something that, like, a 4-year-old and a 40-year-old can agree on. I mean, I do think I gotta give it to OJ, man. Buffalo Bills quarterbacks in the 70s be like. Okay. Alright, that's enough of that. I don't even remember how many of these I've ordered. This is like my 4th one. Unpopular opinion, baked potatoes are so nasty. I don't think that they're so nasty, but I definitely don't prefer it as far as, like, ways to consume a potato. I think that's a rather poor way to consume a potato. I have 205 bells. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to, like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna sell that one to me, huh? I must say, as far as ways to consume potatoes, it's definitely, like, down there. They're not bad. It's just like, you know, I can think of like 100 different ways that I'd rather have a potato. Okay, but my mom just puts a potato in the oven and it's done. Yeah, well, like, you know, I understand it's easy, but it's also like, it's not that good. It's fine. It's just not that good. I like scallop potatoes. That's also kind of down there, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all fuck with grits? You guys fuck with grits? Have you had grits? I think I have not had them in a long time, but I remember I had them one time and I fucking hated them. I'm like, woof, man. I'm not yucking their yum. I'm just saying, man, it ain't for me. I do not fuck with grits, man. Grits are like, ugh, and people love those things, man. That's a very, like, divisive food. You do either love or hate grits. The hell is grits? Man, you just gotta look it up. It's like, the name is disgusting. The food is also not very good, but, like, the name doesn't do it any favors, you know? Like, grits. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Grits. They're big in the South, yeah. Like, gritty. You don't want a food that's got, like, advertises itself as, like, gritty. Well, that just sounds awful. Ever had gruel and gravel? Have I ever had... is that like a thing, like gruel and gravel? Is that like a shit on the shit on a shingle situation where it's like a nickname? Or are you talking about, have I literally eaten either gruel or literal gravel out of like somebody's driveway? No, to either of those. Though shit on a shingle is awesome. Shit on a shingle, my favorite like poor food. Chip beef, gravy, on some toasted bread. Lord, man. You need to pry me away from that with a crowbar. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Oh, dude, shit on a shingle, man. I love that. I love me some shit on a shingle. Okay, alright. I'm talking medieval peasantry. For gruel and gravel? No, I can't say I have. Porridge? No, I've never had porridge. I just don't... I don't know. My poor food was like hamburger helper, shit on a shingle. You guys ever have a... You're gonna laugh at this. Don't laugh at this. It's not funny. The name is the name is not funny. Alright? Nothing about this is funny. Alright? So you just get your little giggle fits out of the way now, because it's not funny. Alright? Have you ever had hanky-pankies before? Do you know what, like, hanky-pankies are? You guys fuck with hanky-pankies? Made up food? No, it's not. It's real, and they're awesome. I love hanky-pankies. You take this little miniature slice of bread, and you put some like seasoned meat and cheese on it, and they're fucking delicious. They're like little like sliders, except they're not sandwiches. Hanky-pankies are awesome. Are they related to hokey pokeys? No. No. Very familiar with hanky-panky. Never had it as a food, though. Ah, yeah, alright, dude. This is what I'm saying. You guys can't take a good faith question seriously. I'm asking this in good faith. I said, man, I know it sounds weird, but have you guys ever had hanky-pankies? Was that red otter on the bridge? Yeah, it's Pascal, and he wants my scallop. Not a euphemism. Like, is it behind the fucking building, man? This fossil that I'm not been able to find? I don't see it. Behind the town hall? Nope. Flea market. Great. Wait, did I see the fossil in here? No, I'm like fucked up. I'm messed up, dude. The corner, I think I saw it. No, that's my pitfall seed. That's my pitfall seed. That's my pitfall seed. No. Don't get it twisted. That's my pitfall seed. I bury a pitfall seed so that a pitfall seed does not spawn whenever I load into a new day. Don't worry. I got that one. Don't worry about that one. It's not this one, right? That one's a little too obvious for me to have missed as many times as I have, right? Surely. Like, that one was, like, a little hard to spot. It's always a little hard to spot it when it's, like, squarely in a dirt patch, but that one wasn't that hidden. It's not that bad. Well done, Dag. You're so close. To our credit, not that it's really my doing, but we have gotten 3 of 4 real paintings so far today. That's pretty good. Still, this last fossil is just a thorn in my ass. Because, again, we could be going so much faster if I could just not have to look for fossils every day that I load in. It wastes minutes each day. Otherwise, I could just go straight to the city, go get the painting, go back to the museum, and we won't have to worry about this doing a lap around town every day to check my fossils, and it would be easy. But until I get this last fossil, I have to do this every fucking day, which is why I'm so impatiently waiting for my fossils to be done. That's not the saying I fear. I like to mix sayings like that, like thorn in my ass. 2 birds stoned at once. I've actually completely forgotten what the original phrase is for that. Is it like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, right? But that's like violent. 2 birds just smoking a fat one, dude. That's much more pleasant. I think I prefer mine. Well, that's not mine. I heard it from someone else. I'm hardly the first to say it, but you know, I prefer the one that I say. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I don't get that one, dude. I don't get that one. I've heard that one before. I know what you're talking about. I don't fucking get that one. That one's a mystery to me, man. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush? That might have made sense to like Mark Twain, dude. That don't make sense in the 21st century. It don't. That don't make sense in 2025. Ain't nobody saying that. 2 birds with 1 stone, like knocking... Yeah, now, I get that one. The bird in the hand and the 2 in the bush sounds like a sexual euphemism. I don't understand what it's meant to mean. It just means that what you have is worth more than something that you don't have. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Maybe so. I'm trying to see, like, where that gets put together, though, in the sentence, though. And I'm not seeing it. A bird in the hand. Alright, so I got 1 hand here. I got this like, loud-ass barking bird here. Alright? Is worth 2 in the bush. So there's 2 birds in that bush over there. So I could either keep my awesome, cool bird, or I can go and, like, take my chance on those 2. What if those birds are awesome, though? I don't know. It don't make no sense. Maybe that's the gambler's fallacy, though. It's the idea that gambling for 2 potential hunting gains is worth less than the one that you already have. Interesting. Haha, bush. Haha, bush. So-called freethinkers when they hear the word push. Anyone else's Midwestern parents called George W. Bush W? Anyone else do that? Anyone else's parents call him W? I fucking hate W. That was my Nana. Man, she hated W. Woo! Scary painting. I know that one right away. And we have not donated that one. I have 205 bells! I'm a broke-ass hoe! Oh, man! What the hell? Where I get no money? Where'd my money go? Oh, what the fuck? I gotta sell... I don't know what I gotta... I guess I'll go identify the fossils and sell them and then get the money. What a waste of time. Nana was a smart lady. My dad told me that she was like, back in like the Reagan days, she was like, I hate that motherfucker. And I'm like, alright, Nana, you were kind of based. Nana was based, dude. She was. Same Nana that I think I talked about last stream, where she would always get seasonal depression around this time of year. She would be like crying because she knew this time of year was like the last good weather that we're gonna get. And I'm like, damn, so that's where I get it from. Same Nana. She was based, dude. Although I hate calling her based because I just hate that word, but she had views that were, for the time that she was alive, rather progressive. While they may see standard today, they were rather progressive back in the days of the Reagan administration. Same thing with my mom, dude. I got lucky. Truly, I got so lucky to be born into, like, a sane family. It is one of the things I am the most thankful for in life, is that my family is so sane. I got a couple, like, I don't know, a couple, like, crazy, like, extended family members. I think we all kind of do. You know, you're gonna get some, like, whack job cousins or, like, cuckoo aunts or something like that, but in general, dude, I got, like, a sane family. And I'm so thankful for that, because I've seen so many insane people. Oh, nice. Shit. What you have here is a bunch of shit. Thanks, man. Was terrified you were going to be like, yeah, Nana was cool, but she also hates black people. No, that's what I'm saying she wasn't like. While that was way more standard back in the day. Well, I want to say compared to now, but unfortunately I don't know how true that is. But anyway, you know what I mean. She was pretty progressive for back in the day. She would never disparage anybody, no matter their race, creed, or anything like that. Which, I'm like, seems like that should be like the standard, but, you know, whatever, though. But for, like, ladies her age, well, kind of not. Woke Nana. Yeah, woke Nana. That's better. I like that. Alright, let's sell these and hope that's enough to get the painting. Professional racist grandma. Yeah, this isn't your average, everyday, amateur racism. And I don't think I need that. That is not enough. I think it's like 3,900 that I need. Son of a fucking bitch, dude. Alright, let me grab like 2 oranges outside or something. But like my mom was pretty much like my Nana in many ways. She was like, my God, like when Donald Trump was first president, she was like in a depression for like months. And I know like these white women that are her age, that's probably like one of his biggest demographics, but no, not mom. And my dad's like level-headed and normal. And I'm like so thankful that my parents are sane, truly. Because I see like what that does to people, you know? I would go over to like my friend's house who had like, you know, sort of, I don't want to like be mean, but, you know, the environment wasn't as understanding. And I'm like, damn, dude. And you can't really blame the kid for turning out to be like a bad person. Well, I mean, like, you can to it a little bit, but you understand it a little bit more when you understand the environment that they were raised in. And I'm like, geez Louise, man. I was not a smart kid. So, if I was raised in an environment, compared with my, like, not smartedness, if I was raised in a poor environment, I can only imagine the kind of person that I would turned out to be, you know? What's up, Toki the Boki? It is a blessing, truly. It really is. My aunt does crack. I mean, I do, like, microdoses of meth. 15 milligrams dextroamphetamine, extended release. It sounds bad, but, you know, I reckon some of you do, too. Despite everything, I'm Dagnel. Oh, yeah. Dude, what? It's, like, prescribed and very legal, alright? It's all very regulated, don't worry. Who's we? Some of you are probably on ADHD meds, alright? It's not that outlandish to think. I'm on 10, yeah. You're microdosing meth. Not really, but like, if you want to break it down to the scientific elements, then kind of. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I got money now. Yep, it's mine. Gimme, gimme. Imagine if it was sold out when I got back, and he's like, some other person came in and bought it right as you were going to back and get money. I would have punked whoever bought that. I'd have beat it out of them. Any Medicanet enjoyers? What's that? That sounds like some website where you look up that you have chest pain and it tells you you have ass cancer or something like that. 40 milligrams methylphenidate? Dude, I hope that that's like a normal amount. That sounds like a lot. Gamba? You can if you want to. I'm at the point where I'm just like, fuck it, I just want it to be real. I don't know, none extra bullshit, really. But if you want to, then yeah, go for it. I'm on 30 milligrams. I don't know if that's a microdose anymore. Yeah, still kind of is. Methanol. Nah, dude. Concerta gang. I'm like... I've done the classic, like, I don't know if my ADHD meds have stopped working or if my new baseline of normal has just been, well, it's like normal in my brain now. And if I were to, like, get off the medication, I would go back to being the way I was before, and I'd be like, oh, wait, no, I was actually, like, way better on the meds. But, I don't know, man. Dagnel, it's my birthday. Happy birthday! Yeah, maybe I should take, like, med breaks when I'm not, like, working. But then when I do, like, I do, like, I don't take it absolutely every day. But when I do not take it, I'm like... the whole fucking day, man. I'm like... it's, like, not even, like, the energy to not do things. I don't have the energy to get off the fucking couch sometimes. It's, like, crazy. Alright. 3 of 4. There... Pork! Shit! Why did I count the stupid thing up? 3 of 5 is pretty good, I guess, still. 60%. That's like a C, right? Arg. Hork. Damn it, man. I still can't find this last fossil either. Don't even talk to me about that. Weighted coin flip, still winning. Y'all see that game on Steam that's like unfair flips? Looked pretty fun. I watched Northern Lion play it. Man, I missed the Gamba. What would you have bet? Because if you would have bet real, maybe a good thing. Feng Shui keeps letting us down. I don't know, man. I'm like, why do I do all this Feng Shui only for it to not fucking work? Like, I feel like at a point it should be at 100%, alright? Clearly, it doesn't ever get to 100%, because if it could get to 100% real, I'd be there. I have 3 rooms that are almost as good as I can get as far as Feng Shui goes. I'm like, I don't know what more I need to do to get close to 100%. I think I must be close to, like, the maximum. And the maximum seems to be, like, 60%. And I'm like, is the best you do really 60%? That's not good. That's not good. What are we at? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. August, September. September has 30 days, so we want to go to, like, what? 10-4?
1, 0, 4.
Yeah. 10-4, good buddy. Why are Animal Crossing Legos so expensive? I think you could just say, like, why are Legos so expensive? And they just are. 3 for 5 now? I lost count. Yeah, so 60%. I'm sorry, I got like shaky leg today. If like the webcam is like shaking and you're like, dude, is there like a a day long earthquake going on there? No, it's just my stupid shaky leg. It's the one day blinding stew. Oh my god, the grass is nasty. I thought it looked pukey before. Now it looks pukey. And I got fucking Rizzo in my town. Things are coming up fucking shithouse for me. Oh no. I haven't noticed it. Well, now you will, now that I've said something, so you're welcome. No, now I'm gonna try to stop. Dude, I got like shaky leg like a motherfucker. I don't know why, but I mean, I probably know why, and you guys are gonna diagnose me with about 500 different illnesses for saying that I shake. I like always got to be shaking my legs when I'm sitting somewhere, like in a chair, in like an upright chair, you know, like not on the couch, but like in an upright chair like this. Gotta be shaking that thing. Not like that thing, like it's my like. You know what I mean, like my legs. Not shaking my damn worm or nothing like that. That's not what I mean. Rare medical disease. Yeah, Buster. You got SIDS. Shit, dude. You have 2 days to live, man. Nice. Yeah, that's the pitfall. Terminal stanky leg. ABS. Always be shaken, dude. Uh-huh. Also, type of plastic. Just like... You guys ever want to know more about plastic? Just let me know. I'll talk your ear off. I'll talk your ear off. It keeps blood circulating, I reckon. Also, same. I cannot stop doing this even when I'm laying down. It's just like, I got energy, but I'm sitting in a chair, so I don't have any way to use it. So what do? I shake my motherfucking leg. Always, man. You know about the dangerous crow boy who destroys plastic? Is that one of those, like... Is that another one of those one-day blinding stew posters that I see people post on Twitter, like hanging on like a street pole or something like that? That sounds like some shit that would be on one of those. Let me know if I'm right. Yeah, Crowboy mentioned. Tumblr user spotted. Uh-oh. I don't know why that... like, that was a genuine place that uh-oh came from. I don't know why. I really don't have much against Tumblr users, but... I don't know, man. Tumblr... Shit that spawns from Tumblr, man. Uh-oh. What is there to say about plastic? Well, plastic's actually very fun and interesting. You have two different kinds of plastic. You have thermoset plastics, which cannot be reground into plastic to be used again in the future. You cannot recycle thermoset plastics. And then you have just thermoplastics, which are the ones that you could be... your recyclable plastics are thermoplastics, the ones that can be reground and reused. So, you know, just make sure that before you recycle that plastic, you check underneath to see what number is inside the recycling logo. 5, for example, is polypropylene. 2 is high-density polyethylene. I believe 4 is low-density polyethylene. Number 1, that's PET. 3? I don't know what 3 is. I think 6 is polystyrene and 7's everything else. There you go. I forget what 3 is. Do you have a degree in plastic? I was a plastics engineer, in air quotes, because I do not have an engineering degree. It was one of those, like, I'm a nurse practitioner, but I'm going to call myself a doctor sort of things. Except, like, it was actually, like, my title. So, yeah. I don't know, it's, like, a little bit different. It's not like I was calling myself that, you know? Because I know that it's not really that. It was more like pressing buttons. Pressing button guy. Button guy, that's what they called me. I know when people know everything about the randomest shit, Well, like, I could at least say, like, I worked in that environment, so I kind of needed to, you know? But also, do you want to tell me about... I'll tell you about a Billy Ripken fuckface card, baseball card, yeah. So back in, I think it was 1991 or something like that, there was a baseball player, and his name was Billy Ripken, and they took a picture for his baseball card where he was holding a bat, a baseball bat like this, with the knob of the bat, the bottom of it exposed to the camera. So there he stood for his picture, smiling, nice little smile, nice looking guy, I'm pretty sure. But on the bottom knob of his bat, either he wrote it or someone else wrote it as like a prank. It says fuckface. And the manufacturer of the card, I believe it was Fleer, the company, didn't notice that it said fuckface at first. It wasn't until it was released to the public that they noticed the fuckface card, that the card said fuckface. And I mean, like, baseball cards are for kids, man. You can't be putting no fuckface on there and get away with it. So they had to, like, scramble quickly and, like, cover it up with, like, a little, like, black marking. Or they had to, like, I don't know, for whatever reason they, like, had, whatever method they did, they had to, like, blur it out. So there's a lot of blurred out fuckface cards out there where they masked over it. But there is still some uncensored fuckface cards out there, and they're very valuable within the baseball trading card community. There you go. What's the job description? Push buttons. That's all it was, man. It was just pushing buttons. I need money. I need money. I don't got the painting. I don't have money for the painting. Can you join my trivia team? I'd actually like to. Trivia is pretty fun. I like when, like, the trivia questions come up with my very specific information that I know a lot about. And I get to pretend to my friends that I'm really smart. I always love when that happens. But, like, put me on a game of Jeopardy, and I will make an absolute fool of myself. So, you know, it's not exactly practical knowledge. I really want to lose my job to create a valuable piece of manufactured history. I don't think it's, like, one guy, though. Like, that must have gotten by, like, a lot of people, though, you know? If you end up in Raleigh-Durham, hit me up. Actually, Chapel Hill was one of the places that my girlfriend applied to as well, which is, I think it's in, like, the Triangle, right? They call it? The Tech Triangle, whatever the fuck. Someone said that you got the mini freakoid. Is that true? Do we have a small freak in your inventory? Oh, I actually just sold them all. I was not paying attention at all. If somebody wanted to rewind, now that you can do that on both platforms, yippee, Twitch finally got the memo 15 years too late. Now that you can rewind the stream on both these platforms, you could go back and check, but yeah, I didn't see because I was not paying attention. I'm on total autopilot here, man. What are you? The quaint painting. Yeah, I already donated that earlier, didn't I? That was one of the 3, I think, that we had earlier. Damn it! Oh, well. Wishing your girlfriend the best of luck in interviews and matching. I'm in the same boat. What are you, applying for, if I may ask? She's applying to Psych, which is a fairly competitive specialty. So yeah, good luck will be needed. Well, she's also very capable, so she will be fine. But, yeah. Ah, it's rewind time, yeah. Did they make another one of those after that? YouTube Rewind? When was the last year they did those? I remember when they finally axed them, and I was like... I mean, that was, like, the biggest deal at the time. That's the shit that pissed us off back in, like... I'm gonna guess the last one was, like, 2019. That's the shit that pissed us off. Was, oh, YouTube makes these corny-ass end-of-the-year recap videos with a bunch of people that we don't care about. Yeah, that's the most angry thing that's the thing I'm most angry at today. Man, I wish that was the shit that most made me mad. Nowadays, we didn't know how good we had it. Last one was 2020, and it was dreadful. I mean, they were all terrible. They were all, like, out of touch and stupid. They were all like this giant circle jerk for YouTube's biggest content creators to get around and talk about how great they are. Yeah, I mean, but like, you know, it was also like not, it was harmless. It was pretty harmless still as well. But like the pandemic happening on top of it, that's true. That was also pretty bad, but I don't know why. I don't remember the 2021 at all. Last one I remember is that's hot, Will Smith. And it's like, Will Smith, he's not even a fucking YouTuber. Why is he there? Seismo hit. Triceratops. That's what I meant to say, actually, yeah. I am so proud of this community. Who the fuck you? Thanks, Sophia Nygaard, who I actually like, by the way. No shade to her. I actually like her. She's pretty cool. Great. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know, man. Sophia? Yeah, that lady, yeah. She's the best. Yeah, I don't know why I name dropped her, to be honest with you. She seems alright. Isn't that Gabby something? I don't know, man. Legit, like, people are like, yo, you ever watch, like, you ever watch, like, I can't even think of, like, a fake guy's name. You ever watch Geronimo James Smith on YouTube? And I'm like, no, who the hell is Geronimo James Smith? And they're like, dude, he's this YouTuber, you gotta check him out. And I check him out, and he has like 10 billion subscribers. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who? This guy came out of nowhere. And you telling me, like, this dude got 10 million subscribers? No, bullshit. Made up guy. Industry plant. Get out of here. James, whatever the fuck his name was, I don't even remember. Happens to me all the time. So it happened to me with Mr. Beast years ago. And I'm like, what? Mr. Beast? Who the fuck's that? Fucking like, at the time, like 50 million subscribers. I'm like, whoa. Wow. Where'd this guy come from? And now, I wish that he was still that obscure. Mr. Beast did come out of fucking nowhere, man. Ugh. I never want to hit that point with content creation where I'm just like treating it in the way that he does. Don't get me wrong, I love to make a lot of money. I'm content with making a living though, you know? Fucking Leafy drama every other week. Man, 2016 was crazy, dude. Hottest shit in 2016 was when iDubbbz dropped a new content cop. You guys remember that? Was that a cat? Is that your cat posting, Elizabeth? That looks like your cat is on your keyboard. Fuck my cat. Yeah. I don't know why. I can just be like, that's cat posting right there. I saw that and I'm like, yep, your cat's on your keyboard, aren't it? Isn't it? Yeah, that was Charlie. Oh, that's old Chuck for you, though. What's he like? And if I can just say, like, if I can be, like, smug asshole who nobody likes for, like, one itty-bitty second, I knew something was fucking up with Mr. Beast from the very start, man. I knew that that whole, like, playing God shit was, like, there's an undertone of some seriously, like, messed up ego shit from the start, man. That dude gave me the willies from the very first time I learned about him. That's my, like... You know, what's the guy from Dexter who goes like... What's that guy's name? That was my shit. I was on that shit. And I couldn't put my finger on it at the time, but I knew something about it was wrong. Dokes? Yeah. I knew. But anyway, that's enough of me being a smug asshole. There was just something weird about it. And it's like, I hated being the guy that was like, oh, I don't like that guy. Because, yeah, how do you, like, really criticize someone who did the things that he did? Like, I cured 100 people's blindness. And I'm like... And I'm like the guy that's like, I don't know. I don't know, something doesn't seem right about it. And it's like, dude, what are you on about? Can't you be happy for once in your miserable life? And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but I don't know, man. I don't know, Jim. It's not, I don't know. I don't know, though, man. So it's kind of like a really hard thing to, like, bounce around in my head, you know? I have that way with some people where it's just like, man, these things that you're doing may be nice, but it doesn't seem like you're coming from it from like a perspective of wanting to help, you know? It seems like you're doing it because you want to look like the good guy. It looks like you want the clout. But that doesn't, and I don't know how to prove it. It's just a, and I got a good sense for those things. All them problematic Minecraft YouTubers that came out in the recent years as being bad people. Gotta say, man, all the Minecraft YouTubers I liked are still good. Still good people. By the way, very fun and interesting thing happening today, I believe, and actually I want to be there later to watch it myself. I'm going to shout out someone who I have been, speaking of Minecraft YouTubers, watching for a long time. On and off. I wasn't always, like, as into it as I am now recently, but there's a guy, Kurt J. Mac, one of my, like, first and favorite Minecraft YouTubers of all time. He is doing a journey where he's walking to the Farlands in Minecraft. You guys know the Minecraft Farlands, right? Where they're like 12.5 million blocks out from your spawn point back in the old editions of the game, like beta 1.7.3 and earlier. Today, I think he's finishing, and I'm talking like, I think this journey started in like 2011 or something like that. So like 14 years he's been doing this shit, and I think today he's gonna get there. So I think, and he'll be streaming on Twitch. So I think probably after I'm done, maybe I'll even raid him. Ooh, fun. Maybe I'll even raid him if he's live when I'm done, because that's where I want to be. I want to be watching when he gets there. Maybe I'll raid him. I've been watching that dude since like, oh shit, I bet you this is the fossil that I've been missing. That sucker is... Yeah, maybe when I'm done. Can someone tell me, is he live right now? Because part of me is like, man, I don't want to miss that. Because that's like he's live right now. Is he like walking? Like, is he moving, or is he just like chilling out? Because it is like 10 minutes to 3 hours, so he's live. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I do really want to like do more because I want to make progress. Nice, we did get our third fossil finally. He's walking. But I want to stream more, man. Should probably worry about my thing. But still, though. Has he just been walking away from spawn, or how do you get to the Farlands? Yeah, you just walk in a straight line. The fastest point to it is in a straight line without veering too much to the left and the right. Which is impossible to do, because he doesn't press F3, the button that shows you your coordinates. He doesn't press F3 until he hits, like, a milestone to see where he's at. Like, he'll hit, like, a marathon or charity milestone, and he'll press F3. So he doesn't do that. So he doesn't know, like, if he's veering off course or whatever. So, that's why it's taken, like, 14 years, is because he's not doing it to get it done as fast as possible. He's doing it for, like, yeah, he does, like, charities stuff along the way. He's on an older version, so has lots of glitches that develop. Yeah, if you watch it, the, like, footage is very, like, staggered and hard to watch almost because reasons I can't explain, because it's technical and deals with, like, Java floating point precision and stuff like that. But, the gameplay is, like, very glitchy and, like, jarring to watch, so... Flowery painting. I think I've donated that. Yes, I have. Great. Great. Awesome. That file must be huge. I want to say, I think he said it's like 80 gigs, yeah. How long do you think this video will take to edit? I don't know. These parts that I'm doing right now with the paintings and the fossils, they won't be bad. I'm just going to skim through it until I get my, like, once hourly donation. I'll find where that's at in editing, put it in, and then move on to the next one. I'm at the point now in editing, when I get to this part, I'll be like kind of speeding through it. But the rest of it, I don't know. Hopefully not too bad. We got the Farlands before the City Folk Museum gets completed. Oh, don't fucking remind me. Yeah. You're kind of right about that. I watched one recently where a group of friends would change the version of the game that they were playing and traveled through the Nether to get there sooner. Yeah, and it's like, you can get there faster than the way that he's done it. I mean, you can get there faster than 14 years, but again, it's about the journey, not the destination, right? That's not always true, though. Sometimes the journey sucks ass. You're in the middle seat on like an overnight flight. Man, ain't nothing to be reveled in that journey. It's all about the destination in that case. That's not very fun, though. Yeah, it can be. Depending on, like, what you do and how you make it fun. But yeah, like, walking in a straight line, 12.5 million blocks in Minecraft is not inherently fun, I suppose. But, oh, I actually chose assess fossils instead of donate, like I normally do. Hey, thanks so much, Kane, for the Prime. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing on Twitch. Thank you. It depends on what you make of it. It depends on what you make of it. Like, no, I think a lot of people would probably look at what I'm doing and be like, that's not very fun. Patchy torso. Haha! Just giving him the same fossils over and over again, hoping that I get the, like, 1 in 58 chance. Well, really, like, 3 in 58, because I give him 2 to 3 fossils every day. The 3 in 58 chance that the fossils that I give him are authentic, or ones that I need. And the, whatever the odds are that I get a painting that I need, and then the odds that it's real. I mean, many people would argue that doing this is not very fun either. Which is more to the point that it's about what you make of it, you know? Like, hey, I'm gonna make a video out of it. It'll be a fun video, and people are gonna enjoy watching it. If I wouldn't do this in my own time, though. No. I know you clarified your point. I'm just saying. I know. You're almost finished? Debatable. Debatable, but I'm getting there. We're getting there. It's nice go board. Nice go board, dude. Yeah, I'll do a few more weeks, I guess. I don't know. I kind of want to get, like, one more thing. You'd think I'd be happy to end on 200, but I kind of wouldn't. I don't know. I just want to get, like, 1 or 2 more things. Is that so much to ask? My brain won't stop thinking about the wee. Oh, dude, you kind of... It's like a brain worm, but in, like, a good way. It's like good brain rot. There's bad brain rot, like, you know... Skibbity Toilet. I don't know, man. People are gonna look back on Skibbity Toilet and be like, ah, good times. So who am I to be the curmudgeon about it, you know? But then there's, like, good brain rot that's like... It's a wholesome vocal stem. Exactly. It's like, there ain't nothing wrong with...
Wee.
You know, just like washing the dishes. The Astive movie. People act like us, my generation, didn't have fucking brain rot back in the day. When you had fucking YouTube poops and Astive movies. Exactly. Man, you're acting like we didn't have our fair share of shit. That millennials probably looked at us and been like, what the fuck is this slop? And now they're the ones putting, like, damn dog ear filters on their Facebook selfies, and we're like, alright, dude. Gotta be honest with you, I think the, like, 29-year-old is the most, and I'm unbiased when I say this, get out of my face, gnat, vile bug. I think, like, the 29-year-old is perhaps the most enlightened age. Sorry, my ear just started itching. And, like, when your ear starts itching, man, ugh, nothing satisfies it like a fucking Q-tip bouncing around that thing. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and then you hit that like ear G spot. Oh yes, dude. Holy shit, nice. Thank you. That's why we live, dude. That's why we fucking do it right there. Holy smokes. Oh my god, nice. That's awesome. I love that. Whew. Is this allowed on Twitch? Probably not. Just don't tell anyone. Shh. It'll be our little secret. Astive movies are the best. I do rewatch them for nostalgia. I'll be fully honest with you, man. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's like stating it like it's something to be ashamed of. Like if Astive movies came out today for like the generation before me, or yeah, before me, after me, I'd be like, this is dumb. This is stupid. But like because it came out in like 2011, nah, it actually rocks. It actually rocks. Yeah, I rewatch them on occasion just because I'm like, man. Some of them are funny. Like, there's some genuinely, like, funny bits in them. I won't even pretend. I won't act like I'm above Mind Turtle. Hello! And you step on him and he fucking explodes and it's like, yeah, who cares? It's funny. I made you a pie. What flavor? Pie flavor. Yes, man. Yes, man. Come on. Acting like that's not funny. You gotta remember the era. You have to remember. No, you don't. I don't care. It's also funny, no matter what era. Candy Mountain is iconic. Man, Charlie the Unicorn, dude. Yep. I remember that. Fred.
Everybody do the flop.
Was I Like Trains Astif movie? Yeah, I believe it was. I do believe it was. Wait, it says gullible on the ceiling. He's like, and he like looks up and he's like, oh, you stole my lungs or something like that. Llamas with hats? Carl! Man. They don't even know, dude. They don't even know. Yeah, they probably do. They probably do. I shouldn't just assume that because people are younger than me that they didn't understand what makes the media that I enjoyed when I was young so great. It presses the pointless button. It's like some of them would just, there was no joke, and that was the joke. The anti-joke. It's good. It's just good. I'll tell you one thing, man. I'd rather my kids be watching that shit than Coco Melon. Or whatever the hell. I didn't even hear about Coco Melon no more, man. Is there a new Coco Melon that's not Coco Melon, or is Coco Melon still everywhere? I don't even hear about it anymore. It's all crap, though. Skibbity toilet. Like, yeah, but again, skibbity toilet, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, the kids will grow up who enjoyed skibbity toilet, and they'll say the same thing that we're saying about Astif movie, though, you know? Maybe, to be honest with you, dude, I've never watched a single episode of Skibbity Toilet, and I'm pretty sure there's like 500 of them, somebody said. I haven't watched a single episode. I cannot honestly say anything about it negative, other than if I'm just wanting to be like a shit disturber, which I do on occasion. I've never watched an episode of it. Am I crazy for wanting to be like, maybe there is more in there? Maybe it's more than just a guy whose head sticking out of the john, you know? Maybe there is sustenance there. I don't know. I've never seen it. Maybe I shouldn't poo-poo it so easily, you know? The fuck is a Coco Melon? There isn't? Probably not, but like, I don't know. We had our own brain rot, though, man. It's not like we weren't there doing that same shit, you know? It's not like we weren't still, like, annoying our parents by being like,
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Which is really just smiling friends nowadays, huh? The wistful painting, right? Did I had that earlier. Yeah, and I donated it, and it was real. Great. Shoutouts to the paper tiger, though. If that's the case, am I better off reloading? Nah, probably not. My teenage years was Rooster Teeth. I never got into Rooster Teeth. I felt left out because so many people my age enjoyed them. That's how I felt about a lot of groups and YouTubers. And some of those YouTubers turned out to be... and I didn't feel so bad after that. Paper Tiger video, my beloved. Favorite Dag video. Interesting concept, but man, is like the execution on that video kind of like... scattered and all over the place, you know? But, you know, of course, like, I think that, right? Like, Markiplier. I never got into Markiplier. And he's fine. Right? Nothing wrong with him. Just never got into him. I think I just didn't like the loud YouTubers, you know? I didn't really like the like, in-your-face kind of loud YouTubers. Not even like, oh, I'm better than that. No, I don't know. This wasn't my thing. Thanks, Misha Kima. For the Prime. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Average white male YouTuber versus the most atrocious allegations you'll ever hear. Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, not all of us, dude, not all of us. The overly defensive white YouTuber who definitely hasn't done anything. Not all of us, dude, whoa, hey, whoa, come on, man, what the fuck? Like sweat, it's like beads of sweat dripping down my head. You're alright, white boy. Hey, I appreciate that. I love Tobusk. Oh, dude, you know what? As far as like YouTubers that I did watch as a kid and did turn out to be problematic, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't batting 1,000 on non-problematic YouTubers. Because, yeah, I did watch Tobuscus back in the day. What a shame. What a shame. Oh my god, is he a prick? That's putting it lightly. I loved his Terraria series back in the day. That's what got me into that game. Remember the Creatures? Do you guys watch the Creatures? Iguanodon Skull. You guys watch the Creatures? YouTuber group? Gaming YouTuber group? Do you like my sword, my diamond sword? Stop! We can't do that anymore. We can't. It's like singing a Kanye song. I miss the Creature House. Yeah, but the Creature House is kind of when it, like, fell apart, though, you know? I kind of missed it before. I kind of missed the era before that. It was cool, don't get me wrong. Like, when they would, like, pull pranks on each other because they all lived in the same house. It was fun. But I do feel like that's sort of when it turned less into, like, dudes being dudes playing games and more, like, trying to be professional. There's nothing wrong with that, but, like, I do find that that's kind of where, like, those groups go downhill, is when they try to take it professional, and I don't know, I just don't think they have a professional approach to it. Wow, Creature House mentioned. Dude, there's probably a lot of us in here that share more similar interests back in the day than we give ourselves credit for, you know? I think a lot of us are probably more similar than we think, which I think is true for most humans in general. Holy shit, big-ass bear. I think that's true in general, man. We're more alike than we think. What's missing for the 209? 1 fossil and 8 paintings. You can do !CFroute if you want to see which ones. But it's... I can tell you the fossils, the seismo hit. Paintings, I don't know. It's a potpourri of them. I like the Yogscast. I was watching the Yogscast too, dude. Yes, man. 2-5. Yogscast's still kicking, though. They're just not like the 2 dudes who play Minecraft anymore. It's like this whole thing. Which it hasn't been that in a long time, I'm aware, but... That's kind of when I was watching them. Like, I'm not like a big fantasy guy, like fantasy role-playing guy. That genre just does not interest me. But I will tell you, there's one like fantasy role-playing series that absolutely enthralled me. And that was the Yogscast's Shadow of Israfel. They're like Minecraft series where they... It started from like their Let's Play world in Season 1. And it turned into like this whole like ARG sort of thing where they made a story around this guy, this evil guy, Israfel. And... Oh man, and like new episodes of that shit would come out, and I'd be like, my show is on, I gotta watch my show. Me in high school, fucking pulling up a bag of chips to the family computer and watching the new episode of Shadow of Israfel, man, life was alright. Life was alright, you know? It's coming back, I think? Really? I don't know if I can get back into it nowadays. I think I'm too, like, I don't know. You ever, like, nervous to go back and watch something that you liked as a kid because you're like, but what if I hate it now? What if I'm, like, too cynical? What if I can't, like, enjoy things anymore? I think that's kind of me. Were they salt and vinegar chips? I actually weirdly remember specifically watching episodes of that with, like... It was, like, some, like, Frank's hot sauce flavored Ruffles or something like that. I don't know. Maybe! Or some, like, sour cream and onion Lay's. That's a classic right there. Sour cream and onion Lay's, that green bag. Yes. Yeah, Sky does Minecraft. That's one that I didn't enjoy as a kid. And I grew up to feel so vindicated. I ended up being, like, the guy that was, like, annoying about it. That was like, ha! I knew it. I knew something was wrong about that guy. The most annoying guy you knew?
Actually, I knew the whole time that that guy was problematic. I couldn't tell you why, but I just sensed that he was not a good person, and so therefore I am superior for not having watched him when I was your age.
That's how I am. That's me. But hey, I'm self-aware about it, so that makes it funny, right? Right? Bum 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 bum. Watching the grass fade is kind of crazy. Watching me getting faded off that grass is kind of crazy, more like. I heard a flea. Nasty ass. It's like my, what, sixth one of those that I've seen? That was never a problem. You gotta give city folk one thing, man. Fleas were never gonna be a problem. Dagnel hotbox stream. Nah, we talked about this. I can't stream high, man. First of all, it's 4:11 p.m. I don't like being high in, like, the daytime. It feels wrong. I don't know. Not even for a particular reason. I'm just like, nah, it has to be, like, nighttime out. It has to be dark. Not even dark, but it just has to be, like, I don't know, late. It has to be inebriated time, you know? I can't do that shit at 4 o'clock p.m. Gotta wait until at least 5. But even then, I don't want to stream high. Because I'd probably enjoy it too much, and then I'd be like, oh no, I gotta do it all the time now. And that's not good. It's almost 4:20, you know what that means. It's true, but... Man, 4:20 is too early. It's too early. Alright, are we back to getting only 2 fossils a day now? Any of you guys see it? The ambience does need to be right. It's so true. Dagnel eating cereal and not talking stream. That would be fun. Just becoming like a React streamer where I don't do anything and all the entertainment value of the stream is entirely from the video that we're all just watching. I could do that. And then I get, like, paid $10,000 a stream to do that. That'd be kind of nice. You're speaking my language. Never gotten high. Always been curious what it feels like. Well, There's a lot of different kinds of high. I'm not gonna lecture you about drugs, having only ever, like, taken marijuana edibles in my life. Like, I'm the authority on the matter. Help, my nunchuck. If I could describe it, man, it's just like, I'm more interested in things. I'm more engaged with things. Things are more, like, just enjoyable. It's not even like a crazy sensation. It's just like, man, things are enjoyable now. Alright, I don't know about this one. Worthy painting. I do need a worthy painting. I've tried this one before. I remember seeing it. But yeah, it must have been fake. So, here we go. If this one's real, I'm content to end stream there. Gamba? Sure, go for it. Childlike wonder comes back. It's kind of true, man. And it sucks that that's, like, what I need to unlock that. But yeah, it kind of is true. It sucks. I hate having to have that. I like that I have it there to feel that again. But I hate that I have to have that to feel that, you know? I don't know. Paper Tiger, though. I've seen that thing like 3 times today. Having not seen it a single time before today. I've seen it 3 times now. Yeah, and also it varies from person to person. Me saying what it does for me would not necessarily be the same experience for you, which is why I'm like... I wouldn't even bother with it, honestly. Only if you really wanted to. I feel so sleepy after. Yeah, sometimes it just, like, makes people tired. That's what a lot of people say. Makes people tired. I mean, a lot of people do take it to, like, sleep. Me, personally, though, I can't sleep when I'm buzzing, dude. I don't know. Like, my brain is, like, firing. I'll be, like, doing stand-up comedy in my head, and I'll be, like, like, laughing, and I'm like, shut up, dude. You gotta, like, try to fall asleep. Oh, there it is. I can't do it. I don't know how people, like, use it to sleep. It blows my mind. What is still missing? Seismo hip for fossils. And a certain amount of paintings that I don't fully know the extent of, but one is the worthy painting, and I'm going to see right now if I can check that off the list at least. I've been raw dogging ADHD for 23 years, I get that. I was raw dogging it for 28 years, and then past year I've been medicated for it, but it's still there, man, you know? It's not like it made it go away. Parasaur skull. Sorry. Yeah, a bit late for a Gamba now, but that's alright. That's alright. Are the baseball games on today? Are they already going? Terra Skull. How quickly do you pay off your home loan? By just selling paper tigers. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, you could just, like, do the math, right? Raptor torso. Awesome. Awesome. I will not end stream if this painting is not real. If this painting is fake, I will keep going. I need to get one more thing. I would not feel good. Yes! 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 Nice. Worthy painting. Alright. 201. This is the remaining paintings that we have. Since I'm so conveniently tabbed in, I'll just show you. We need the basic painting and the common painting, both of which only come from Red as spotlight items. From Nook as spotlight items. All that's left from Red is the famous painting, perfect painting, proper painting, and serene painting, and scary painting. So, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty for Red paintings. So yeah, honestly, dude, I kind of want to keep going. Not that I think I can get one more donation out, but I'm still in the mood to stream, so... And the more I get done, the better, you know? Make me feel better. Whew. Alright, I'm happy. Yeah, and if we can get even one more today, then I'll be pretty happy. We started at 197, and... Okay, so 197. This isn't probably how it would end up working out, but if we started today at 197, that means we have 4 done today. We have 8 remaining. That means that 2 more streams, theoretically, will be done. But we all know that realistically that's probably not going to happen because, again, with the spotlight items just not showing up. They were showing up for a little bit there, but now they've stopped. And I have to just scratch my head and wonder why. But even when they were showing up, they weren't the paintings that I needed. Hey, thanks Gloss Galore for the £5.
5 quid!
That's what you guys say, right? You say 5 quid. 6.73 in my bucks. So thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks to the super chat. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, you runts got nothing for me, so... Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Keep going. Why not? 5 quid! Yeah. It's like when Dad used to say, okay, just 5 more minutes of TV time. Yeah, well, you know, Dad was always cool like that. Even if getting diagnosed is too much for people, looking up coping mechanisms associated with the symptoms and potential diagnosis can be extremely helpful. You know, I hesitate to talk about this because, one, I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, that's kind of it, really, you know? It'd be 11-1, right? Yeah. But, and okay. I don't even know if I want to talk about this, to be honest with you. I don't know if I want to talk about this, but I will, because I've already introduced the idea of talking about it, and now you guys are like, say it! So, I was like... It's been bouncing around my head for, like, the past year. Is like, what if I'm autistic, you know? And I present that not in a comical manner. Despite how, like, unserious most of the shit I say is, I actually do approach this in a serious manner, because... I mean, it's a serious subject, you know? It's not something that you really want to joke around about. Pretty, like, you know. And so, yesterday, I took 3 online quizzes. And I know that you don't take anything from online quizzes. Don't take anything from online quizzes. But, you know, like, reputable places where it's like, you can get an idea based on your scores whether or not it's something that you could pursue further, you know? Like, actually getting, like, an actual diagnosis from someone. It's like it's a step, you know? It's a step in the path. Actually, I took 4 quizzes, and I wrote down the results. You guys want to hear them? Autism Spectrum Quotient, 34. RADS-R, that's RAADS-R. I scored a 134. Language, and then breakdown of the score is language, 12. Social relatedness, 65. Sensory/motor, 20. Circumscribed, 37. And I took CAT-Q, CAT-Q. I got a 127. Compensation, 33. Masking, 46. Assimilation, 48. And there's a website called the Aspie Quiz. I got a 116 out of 200. Now, if you're like, those are just numbers to me, I don't understand any of them. All of those fell within the range, either well within or, like, close to the bottom of fair confidence that somebody is autistic if they score those. And it's fucked up because I'm like, dude, I feel like I don't know. It's like weird, right? It's weird because I'm like, I don't feel like, what is it to feel autistic, you know? Like, it almost feels disingenuous to say, like, I don't feel that way. Because it's like, well, that is not much different than normal people, you know? Plenty of people that you interact with probably are. And they're, you know, you wouldn't suspect anything, right? So, I don't know. It's like this thing. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd share that. I don't put much weight into it, though, because even if I am, I don't know what it does for me. Maybe the peace of mind of, like, I don't know, having something to point a lot of the things that I struggle with to, you know? Like, you know, I can be like, well, you know, that explains some things, but... And, like, yeah, neurodivergent tendencies overlap, and mental illness symptoms, right? Just because you, like, feel one thing, and it's not a surefire thing, oh, you know, I can't sit still. A lot of people think ADHD, right? No, not necessarily. It could be a lot of things. Anxiety, you know, for example. It's like, it's so fluid and just not specific. Oh, Poppy, nice. As far as like, what means what, you know? That's why I don't put a lot of weight into it, because I'm just like, I feel like a lot of the questions that were asked, for example, are ones that I feel like, quote, normal people would answer, and it would lead them more towards being autistic. For example, like, there's questions like, I don't know if this was word for word a question, but it's like, do you prefer to hang out in front of a group of strangers or a group of friends? And it's like, well, of course, my friends. Who the fuck wants to hang out with random strangers over their people that they already know that they'll get along with? I'll be honest with you, dude. I don't know what weight that question has towards your results. I suspect that if you rather would hang out with your friends and not strangers, almost implies that you're uncomfortable around strangers, and that would maybe lead more towards likely being towards the autistic diagnosis. But that's not true, because I think normal people would say that. And so that's why I don't put a lot of weight into these, because I'm like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people would say what I said without there being an underlying reason other than that's just, I feel like what most people would say, right? I hate questions like that. First of all, a lot of them were like, no neutral options. It's either you do agree or you don't agree, and it's a degree of how much you agree. Some of those questions are very stupid. I don't love... I didn't like taking them. I don't know why I'm even looking for more fossils. I didn't like taking them because I'm just like, this is just dumb. Any normal person would say this answer. And it's like, I feel like if I was... in my head, I'm like, well, there's a lot of things that would sway my answer to this question. So, while I may slightly agree in this circumstance, I may slightly disagree in this other circumstance. There's nuance to these things, you know? So, that's why I'm like, I don't put a lot of weight into it, because it just... the questions are very... yeah, I don't know. Who knows, though, dude? Who knows? I don't even, like, get anything from being told, like, an official diagnosis. I don't think that would do anything for me, right? It helps you. The main purpose of it is to get shit covered from your insurance. If you don't require medication or therapy, getting an official diagnosis might hurt you because it's forever in your files somewhere. Yeah. So it's like, man, I don't even know what it would do for me. Or if it would do more good than bad, you know? And it's like, do you have a lot of interest in a very specific thing? Yes, I'm a human being. Having special interests is not necessarily something that's neurodivergent. My grandfather collected a bunch of toy trains. Does that mean that he's neurodivergent? No. He likes collecting things. That's always what bothered me about those quizzes, you know? Ah, what is this? Oh, cousin. The common painting. Yeah, that one has to come from Nook, though, right? Yeah, so that one can't be real. I'll try it, because, like, fuck it, I don't know. Who knows, right? But that one—that's one of the two that needs to come from Nook for the spotlight item, so that one's not going to be real. Okay, but that is, like, the biggest autism stereotype around. Right, and it's not necessarily indicative of anything. Still, though. That's why it's so hard. I like collecting things. I think most people do? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. My niece just took a can of ginger ale and poured it on the floor. It just wanted to make sure it doesn't throw up. Maybe the floor is a little nauseous. Come on, man. Don't present this like it's a bad thing. I love completing checklists. People probably look at like the spreadsheets that I make, and they're probably like, they got the eye. They give me the look. They don't say anything, but they probably give me the look. You know, this dude's talking about city girls. Yeah, I'm like 9. Yeah, I don't know. So I didn't want to talk about it, because I'm like, it doesn't do me any good. Your spreadsheets do smell of tism, I fear. But like, and that's the shit that bugs me, because I'm like, what if I just like making things look nice? That's not indicative of anything. I don't know, man. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm in denial. Probably not, though. Maybe I am. Probably not, though. But, like, what if I... Nah, I'm probably not, though. Man, I love a spreadsheet. Like, dude, exactly, man. I just like a good spreadsheet. I'm sorry. Isn't collecting things like an inherent human trait? Yeah, right? I don't know. Fucking cavemen probably collected rocks and shit before autism was ever even a thing. Well, a known thing. It's like, oh, I got this cool rock. Nice. Place on neck. Fuck. Hey, watch how far I could throw this rock. Nice. Rocks are just kind of fucking awesome, dude. Hey, thanks, Lauren.
So happy you extended the stream. Here's a Canadian fiver, 5 US cents.
Thanks for the 5 cents. Nah, it's still like, what, 3.58? Okay, that's better than I thought it was. Thanks, Lauren, for the 3.58. The 5 cents. Appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. I think the biggest factor is ultimately how much do you do this thing. The intensity and frequency is what would determine things, I suppose. But how do I know what, like, the average person does, you know? I'm me. Yeah, we knew this one was a hork, so we don't gotta worry about that one. We knew that one was... It's like, I wouldn't feel good if I didn't at least try, but, you know, now I probably wouldn't even bother. Cavemen collected cool rocks, and now we have slings and tipped spears. Exactly. I don't know, man. A lot of shit that I always thought was just normal human behavior, I guess it's unusual. But I really don't think it is. I really don't. It's just like, a lot of people are not very open about sharing these things, you know? And so it's like, someone who appears normal, who knows what they get up to, you know? Who knows if they like making killer spreadsheets as well, that are the envy of all their peers, and people probably love them for their spreadsheets, and they think that they're so cool, and they have a lot of money, and they have a nice chin. Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, they caught a stream. Hey from Australia. Love your work. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Awful early for you. Appreciate you being here. Son of a bitch. Rat bastard. Alright, I think I'm going one more day. Donation or otherwise, go one more day. The average person doesn't think about what being the average person is like. Do they not? I don't know. I'm not, maybe, like, am I the average person or not? Who knows? Is the average person really not worried about what the average person's doing? I feel like that's a lie. I feel like that's putting on a front. Like, oh, yeah, dude, I don't care what the average person's like. Or, like, I don't care if what I do is or is not, like, you know, typical. Or, like, really? Do you not have, like, critical thought? I'm sorry. Like, I just feel like that's, like, a human thing. I thought that, like, being like, oh, I do this weird thing, or, well, I think it's weird, but, you know, wonder if other people do it. It just seems like a thought that you have. I think the average person, yeah, exactly. The average person is probably, like, really weird. It's just, once you get to know them enough, right? They may not present as weird because they, you know how to, like, be normal. But... I bet you look under the hood of most people, you're gonna find some, like, fucking strange shit. Not bad, just like, you know, this person likes collecting Playboy magazines from the 70s. Okay, sure, whatever, dude. Fuck it. Maybe just a big Playboy guy. They are, like, history, right? I don't know. Good night, everybody. Good night. Humans ain't fucking normal, no matter what national averages say. I've seen what national averages say, alright? What is it, like, the average American thinks that, like... I saw that thing that was like, people over 60-something think that like 20% of people in the United States are transgender because they think it's like this big ass issue. And it's like, no. Well, you guys know the graphic I'm talking about where it's like the assumed average from the people that they survey versus the actual average, and people have fucking no understanding whatsoever of what the average anything of anything is. You guys know the graphic I'm talking about? I see it on occasion during my scrolls. And I'm like, golly, it's like a sobering graphic. And I'm like, wow, the average person is fucking stupid. I know. Guy who thinks he isn't the average person.
God, the average person is so dumb.
But again, I'm self-aware about it, so that means it's funny, right? It's not ironic, it's funny. I think 20% of people should be trans. The future Joe Biden and his Antifa gang want. "90% of Americans say Congress sucks, but 90% of people also say that their congressman is the best." Not mine. Mine's a dumbass. Oh my god, I had fucking Joe Kelly for a long time. Thank god. I moved out of there to get somebody equally as horrid, but yeah, you guys should look up Joe Kelly. He's a real piece of work. That was my congressman for a while. He's a real piece of work. A lot of people told me I was trans growing up. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm just a tomboy. Yeah, well, people see things as so black and white that they don't understand that there's like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, really. People just think it's so black. I don't even want to talk about it. People, just the way that they think. It's so black and white. It's so me versus you. It's so combative. It's so, like... sad. It's really sad. And I'm even guilty of it sometimes because... I mean, I'm probably on the internet a little too much. Surprise. Hey, I work here. What's your excuse? And man, like, even I'm like, you're all so fucking stupid. Oh my god. And I just get like all up in a tizzy. It's not good for you, man. Trying to get better at it, but it's hard. Isn't Joe Kelly a pitcher? Am I thinking of... No, I swear to god, that's his name, right? Wait, that's not his fucking name? What the fuck is this guy's name? It's Kelly something. It's Mike Kelly. I'm sorry. It's Mike Kelly. It's Mike Kelly. Yeah, you're right. Joe Kelly's a fucking baseball pitcher. He is, yeah. No, it's Mike Kelly. I apologize. Oh my god, I only got 2? What? No, yeah, Mike Kelly. He's a real piece of work. This hourly track kind of fire. True shit. Yeah, I think that this is like the time I'm going to play for the rest of this challenge. Just go through like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and what is it now, 4 o'clock? Yeah, kind of rocks, honestly. Alright, well, fuck it. We're going with 2 fossils then. Yeah, this will be the last day that we do. We'll wrap it up and... yeah. Is Kurt J. Mack? I wanted to raid him because, like I said earlier, his Farlands journey is coming to an end today. Can someone, like, go over there and see that he's not already there? Because I don't know if I want to raid him if he's already there, because then, I don't know, I just feel like I would be, like, doing it for clout. But if I can, like, send you guys over there to, like, witness the moment before it happens, I don't know, I'd feel better about that. He's live and he's still walking. Okay, good. Good. Why is the track 200 and not 201? I must have hit the down button at some point. I must have hit the down button. Thanks for pointing it out. Alright, last painting. I'm shocked that we haven't gotten this last fossil all of today. That's really bugging me. That's the strange painting, and I think I already got it. Right? Strange painting. Yeah. Yeah, and I already got that. Alright, so that's it for that. Last hope is one of these 2 fossils I have. Is the Seismo hip, right? That's the one, right? Yeah, Seismo hip. Last fossil, RNG kind of dodgy today. Yeah, well, you know, there's 58 fossils. I probably have had 58 assessed today, which isn't like, you know, you give him 58, it's a 100% chance of getting one. If you've given him 58 and there is 58. Like, no, I know that that's not how it works, but I think that it's reasonably expected to get it once if you've given him 58. So, anything after that is just plain old unlucky. And not to mention, this isn't the first stream that we've done where we only have that one left, so... yeah. I'm getting a Costco pizza. I love Costco pizza. Because I like it. It's really fucking greasy. But that's kind of almost nice because like the pepperoni like cups up and it like traps the little like grease pockets in there, and it's kind of like ooh. Ooh. A treat just for me? So conveniently in your cup shape? Ooh, don't mind if I do. But it is like, it makes me feel like I eat it and I get like 20 pounds heavier from one slice. It's kind of bad. Wake up. I don't have Costco here, so you can't even, your temptations don't even affect me. Although, we have regular pizza, and I guess that would also be pretty cool. But like, Costco pizza is something specific. The timer is really off. Oh, great. I wonder when that stopped. Well... can someone rewind the stream and tell me what the timer was last at when it was running and how many minutes ago it was, and then I can just add the minutes? And then that's where we'll stop the timer for today. I don't know when the hell I did that, or what button even does that I might have hit. Ew, math? I'm telling you to just find the time that it stopped and what time it was at. I do the math. Relax. It was in the last 5 minutes. Can you give me like something a bit more precise and like what the timer was at when it stopped? Yeah, no luck with the fossils. Hey, that's alright. God, I actually hate raiding people. It's kind of embarrassing. I don't know, I hate getting shouted out. I don't know, man. I might not even raid. I might just tell you guys go watch them, you know? How do you rewind the stream? Well, Twitch now has the ability to just click on, like, the timeline. Like a YouTube video player. They only added that, like, what, last week? 8,000. 4720.04, and then how long ago was that? And then we'll just estimate. Nice couch. Oh, good, they got the electric chair again. Oh, that's just nice. Alright, so it was 4720.04 5 minutes ago. Okay, so we'll stop the timer today at 47:25. We'll call it 15. Alright? That's where we'll stop the timer for today. Alright. I'll save that. And we're at 201 of 209 total things donated. Cool. That's where we'll wrap it up for today. We'll be back probably tomorrow for more of this. Animal Crossing City Folk Bowl Museum speedrun, or as I like to call it, slamming my head against the wall over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and expecting to not get concussed on occasion. And yeah, we'll do that. Hope to see you there. If you enjoyed the stream today and you're in Twitch chat, drop a follow and join the Discord, !Discord. Best way to keep up with me and get notified when I go live. If you're in the YouTube chat, like the stream, subscribe, and also join the Discord, !Discord. Have yourselves a good rest of your day. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time. Go watch Kurt J. Mac on Twitch. I'm not going to raid him because, again, it's fucking embarrassing. Yeah. Go watch Kurt J. Mac. He's about to finish his, like, 14-year-long Minecraft journey. Ah. The stream started auto-playing. All right. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it. Have yourselves a good rest of your day. And I will see you all tomorrow.